Yo, 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 yo. We're back again, people. And from the jerseys on, it's a live watch along, but this time, less headache, people, because we have the Reggae Girlz in the building today in the National Stadium. While we are pray, people just go at the match tonight, please. We know we're not going to cock, but don't make it look bad, please. Yeah. So, people, tonight, the Reggae Girlz hosting the Benna Girls, Antigua and Barbuda. That should be 8 o'clock kickoff for me, 7 o'clock in Jamaica. So, we're a little bit over an hour away from kickoff. As soon as we start the video, you don't know, JB in the building. One of the member, then big up yourself. JB said, bless up Jason in the chat as on a rolling. Yeah, man, big up to JB, always tuned in and supporting. Smash up the like button, people. That is the best way to help the channel today. Just hit the like button. Get the likes up to 50 quick and fast. Hopefully, we can get over 100 on today's video. We know the people I'm going to turn up because it is the Reggae Girlz people. So, I have a predicted 11 because I don't see the lineup yet. And I'm not looking for it yet because I want to show you guys my predicted 11 before the game start. All right. And we can see how close we get to the actual team, but this is what I believe might be what we're going to see today. All right. People, just as soon as I reach, just hit the like button, share the content as well. I did my job. I shared it. You guys help me out and share it some more. All right, people. So let's get this on the screen now. All right, so this is my predicted 11 for both teams. Of course, on the left, you see in the yellow, the Reggae Girlz. I have Rebecca Spencer in the goal. I think the coach is going to go back to the same system we saw against Nicaragua. It was like a 4-2-1, basically 3-4-3 type of thing. I think he's going to go back to it. Based on the personnel he selected, I feel like he's leaning towards a back three. Let me know if you guys agree, but I think it's going to be the Swaby sisters flanking Tiana Harris. I think Tiana Harris in that back three, comfortable in the middle, use either foot. Chantel, not predominantly left-footed, but whenever she, I have seen her play on the left side of a back four in the pair when she played with her sister, and also she, I've seen her even play left back for Jamaica before. So I know that it's not the most proficient, but I think she can handle that left side. I think it's going to be a midfield four of Van Zanten and Blackwood, basically functioning as wing backs. Hopefully, the hope today is both of them will be spending a lot of their time doing this as opposed to retreating and becoming a back five. So Van Zanten, Mimi, that is, and Denisha Blackwood, I think, will start on the flanks. I think Drew Spence and Atlanta Primus will play in the center of midfield. As long as they're fit, I think that's the starting pivot that I think the coach wants to see. And then this is where it gets tricky. Not so much up front. I think Bonisha basically will start the game, obviously. But I think the two attacking midfielders in behind are slash wingers, but really they were playing a bit closer to Bonnie, which I think is something tactically that I like from the coach, to be honest, because I do think Bonnie at times for Jamaica especially is extremely isolated. So if you can get more bodies in and around her to play off and play with her, I think that's going to open up even more things. And you get the width from a Mimi, a Blackwood, overlapping wise. So increase numbers in the box because Van Zanten and Thomas will join in with Shaw. And also in the build-up phase, I think it increased the likelihood of Shaw being able to play off people and get more involved. So I think the coach will go back to this system. Maybe, I don't know if I'll be right, but this is my prediction, the 3-2. Yeah, I don't want to call it 3-4-2-1 because that's kind of the Amorim style, which it kind of was the Amorim style when you really watch it. I think Natasha Thomas' performance might have gotten her another start in this role. But there's a lot of competition for places in these two roles. So Kiki and Natasha might not even start, to be honest. Shania Hales is there as well. It could be a system where they go two strikers where McKenna and Shaw play. That's a possibility. But I do think that the coach is probably going to go with this. You also have Salai Washington, you have Bailey Gale, you have Trudy Carter. So there's options there. But I think the coach will probably go with this for a starting 11. Now, for Antigua and Barbuda, I made one change from the last team that played when they faced Guyana. I started the number 9, Martin, over the number 16. I believe her name is Speckle. Yeah, Miss Skeppel, sorry, Skeppel. I made that one change just based on watching the game. And if I was the coach, I would make that change because Skeppel was struggling on the day. Maybe it was just a bad day, but no disrespect to her. The Souza, this player, was causing most of the problems for Guyana. Very pacey. Not the biggest frame in the world, not the strongest player, but definitely has some pace. She started out on the left-hand side in that game, but once the substitution was made, she moved central, and I think they had a few more opportunities once that happened. Even the chance she got in the first half was really kind of a counter, a long punt, and she ran it down and headed it off the post. But she did her damage mainly from the central area. But let's see, she could start here and Martin play here as well. One thing I did notice with them is they were not afraid the front four to, well, I'd say the front three, because Kwashi pretty much stayed in the number 10 area. But Drew De Souza and whoever was playing up front, it was Skeppel at first, then Martin came on. There was a lot of interchange in between those three. So look for that tonight as well if you're Jamaica. So yeah, it should be an interesting one. This is my predicted 11 for both teams. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. All right. Bless up Skipper in the building. Bless up to Jaguars, another member there from early. Yeah, man, there and learning the girls. That is it. You're going to learn today. We should make Bunny draw defense and hope Kiki got left and right primed and ready. Well, if the NWSL form is anything to go by, I think Kiki is ready for today. Thomas is a must start for me as well. All right, so just in case you guys didn't see what I just put on the screen, here it is again, people. My predicted 11 for the day. While that's on screen, I'm going to... Oh, hold on. Leave that on the screen for a second. We just make a check here. It's an hour to kick off, so we might get the official one. Looks like we got a team departure from the hotel. Still haven't gotten... Still haven't gotten a squad as yet. Let me check. So let me know what you guys think about this team. I have a feeling like this is going to be what we see. I'm never always 100% right with these. So, you know, if one or two changes is in the lineup, we'll see. But yeah, the two Van Zanten sisters, yeah, I think that they if it was up to me on form, I would start both of them today. I think they're both playing really well right now. You know, Soleil Washington kicking down the door as well, but I have a feeling like Thomas will get rewarded for her performance in the last game. Feel like we need to put the second string goalkeeper in the goal. Man from Portland, that's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. You want them to get some game time. And of these two home games, just based on me watching the two teams play, Guyana is definitely going to be the harder game. So if you're thinking of doing that, I would say to maybe do it in today's game. Just, you know, I mean, Sydney on her best day is more than capable. We've seen her go through and navigate this type of process before, but at the same time, you know, it is World Cup qualifying, and you have your starting team for a reason. There's really no games to play for if you mess up these games. So, you know, it's a tough one, but I would say, man from Portland, if you're gonna do it, this would be the day to do it, the game today. Because based on me watching the last couple of games in the last cycle, Guyana is going to be much more, well, I wouldn't say much more, but they're going to be more formidable than Antigua for sure. All right, so let's take a look, guys, at the ladies and gentlemen at the at how it's looking for the standings right now. So this is the qualification. Remember, hit the like button, people. So Jamaica is in Group B, so let's just go there first. So Jamaica in Group B, we have only 2 matches played. So we have 2 games this window, Antigua today, and then next Saturday, Guyana International Stadium again. But we already topped the group on 2 games played already ahead of Nicaragua, who we beat last time out 3-2. Hard fought game, but needed those 3 points, and we got them. So we definitely have the handle today. Antigua coming off of 2 losses so far in this campaign, losing to Guyana and Nicaragua. They'll have Dominica, to play on their last game of the qualification. So hopefully they can get something out of that one. And we're hoping that they don't get nothing out of this tonight, right? So the hope is Jamaica goes to 9 points. We'll have Guyana to play left. And even with the superior goal difference there, if the unthinkable were to happen on next week Saturday and Jamaica just laid an egg, I think we'd still be good to go based on the first tiebreaker being goal difference for this. So yeah, we're not going to think about that though. Jamaica going to get 12 points, people. 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. All right, so only the group winners are going to advance to the Concacaf W Championship. And we're going to discuss that as well for those who don't know. What does it mean when Jamaica qualify from this group? Are we in the World Cup already? We're going to make sure you guys know that now. You see here, here's a little hint. So it says qualification to the Concacaf W Championship, which we're gonna look at in just a moment as well, so we can familiarize ourselves with how we're gonna get where we need to go. All right, so Puerto Rico top in Group A, but again, Mexico have that game in hand. So that final game that they play, Mexico Puerto Rico, will probably be the tell-all game. Now, right now, Puerto Rico have put themselves in good stead, plus 26 goal difference. But if you analyze the results so far, they have played and dropped 10. Virgin Islands got 9 from Puerto Rico, but Mexico play Virgin Islands today. So if they score more than 5, which I'm almost certain that Mexico will score pretty much double digits in this game, they will go into that final game, which they host, with the upper hand, knowing that a draw gets them through to the W Championship. So we're going to watch that one keenly. Group A. Tonight, you don't have to worry about it. Mexico going to put up big numbers. But that final game against Puerto Rico definitely looking very much improved in this cycle so far. People will say, oh, them don't play nobody yet, but I'm telling you, they're better than they were the last go around. The recruitment is heavy right now. And of course, they have an advantage. They can get the US system players easy. Guatemala, Group C, they're on 9 points, but Costa Rica, the favorites in the group, on 6 points. And similar to a lot of the groups right now, when Guatemala faces Cayman Islands, they dropped 13 already. And of course, today now, Costa Rica is going to face Cayman Islands. So that will be what you're watching. They know that 13 will equal the goal difference, and they want to surpass Guatemala going into their final game, where they'll face them on April the 18th. So that final day, that 18th Saturday, when all these games are being played, a lot of these groups will still hang in the balance. I think Jamaica, pretty much, I think, to be honest, got past the toughest hurdle, and that was the Nicaragua away game. I think no game will test us like that game in this part of the competition. But I don't want to, disrespect Antigua and Barbuda and Guyana. But just based on my trained eye watching the football, I think Nicaragua is a different proposition. Now, the physicality is much different. I think Guatemala, you saw they could knock it around in the middle third and everything. But when they got to the final third, they maybe didn't have the speed and the physicality to get by some of the defenders. Now, I think the speed will be there for Antigua even today, because that's how they got in against Guyana. And Guyana will have much more speed as well. It's just a matter of who is more technical of them. And I think Guyana exhibited much more technical ability than Antigua. But I think both pale in comparison to how Nicaragua are able to kind of maneuver and move that football throughout the pitch. But it will be more of a challenge physically. So let's see how the girls hold up to that. But yeah, Costa Rica, Guatemala, that should be a big one. So we're going to watch the scoreline today for Costa Rica. They need to get 13 to equal up that goal difference with Guatemala. Then we moved to Group D. Haiti got back in action yesterday, dropped a 5-love. Dropped a 5-love over Anguilla. Pia Sanhager taking over that team. And yeah, they are looking relatively poised. They'll have a tough game in their final game against Damrep in Guadeloupe again. But the good thing for them is they got a game under their belt to kind of, work out some things under the new coach. And, she gave some chances to players yesterday, kind of held some of the big ballers on the bench. And I think they're going to be raring to go for that game against Damrep. Damrep can only win that game to get through, as you can see, based on how the points are. Damrep did draw with Suriname 2-2, and that's proving to be costly for them. They would much rather come into this game knowing that maybe the goal difference is matched up and they're at 9 points or something like that. But it wasn't meant to be for them, so they'll have to pull out a rotted result. Don't think they'll beat Haiti, but the game, that's why they play the game, right? Panama, they are topping their group. Same situation as with Cuba. They will play Cuba in the last day, and Cuba have only a win to get them through to the next round. So Panama in the driver's seat should be getting there. And then we have El Salvador. This is the only group that had 4 teams. You see, Honduras and Barbados already eliminated. Trinidad and Tobago have it all to play for at home, Hazley Crawford Stadium. This will be actually next Friday. And that will be a big one for Trinidad to get into this qualifying, to qualify for this W Championship. Now, we're going to talk about where we go from here, because I think some people might think, win these 2 games within the World Cup is not quite there yet. So what will happen is there's 2 teams already through to the championship. That's USA and Canada. And that's by virtue of them being the highest ranked teams in FIFA when they started this qualification campaign. Now, there you see it, United States and Canada, next highest ranked in FIFA, right? And that right there shows you what's going on. Now, then you see the to be determined. So all the group winners from what I just showed you. Now, Jamaica is in Group B. Hopefully, they drop in that slot right there. Now, at the knockout stage now, the 4 quarterfinal winners qualified directly for the 2027 Women's World Cup. So literally, people, win these 2 games. In November now, when we go to the W Championship, we'll have a one-off quarterfinal game. If we win that game, we made it to the World Cup. So, I mean, they're not going to make you go through no rigorous process. It literally show up and show out and make the World Cup, right? Now, what I'm interested to see is all the teams will be seeded according to the FIFA ranking. The quarterfinals will feature the 1st and 8th, 2nd versus 7th, 3rd versus 6th, 4th versus 5th. So what we need to find out, people, is where on that list will Jamaica fall and who the heck will we play, right? So one of the reasons why I was referencing a team earlier, because I done this research and I saw who we would end up playing. So if you look at the current FIFA rankings, right, and there are matches playing now, so it's open. So I think they will redo the rankings once this period is over. The next update is in 10 days. So I have a feeling that Concacaf will wait until that official update on the 20th, and then we'll have that announcement for the seeds for this thing. I have a feeling. Now, if they decide when these games are finished played on the Saturday the 18th to come out with something on that Sunday, I would be surprised. I think they're going to make the announcement on the 20th and give a chance for these games in this window to be updated so that it can be the most up-to-date official rankings there are to see how these teams will be ranked. Now, when you look at Jamaica's ranking currently, you see that right now we are the 4th ranked team in Concacaf, which means we would get the 4th seed and play the 5th seed, which currently is Costa Rica. Now, the interesting thing is Haiti, the team that I personally don't want to have to play that one-off game against. I would much rather play against Costa Rica in a setup like that. Haiti is fresh on the heels of Costa Rica. They've moved up 4 slots from the last time, right? It's including what they've already added, because I have it on the live ranking. So it's showing you how much points they go up, the next time as well, right? So, that's my only worry, right? Now, Costa Rica have a game to play against Cayman, who will be lower ranked than them, but as long as they win, they'll get something out of it and move up a little bit more. So the hope is Costa Rica can hold off Haiti. For me personally, I know it shouldn't run from nobody, but it's not running. It's just, my trained eye. I'm telling you, people, Haiti, I'd rather book them in the semi or next time. Not that game to see if we in the World Cup. But Haiti would be taking on Mexico, which Mexico is probably looking at this and saying, damn, what we get for, being, why couldn't, that's crazy. Mexico plays facing Haiti is tough. It's tough because I think in Concacaf, when you look at these two teams, they probably both deserve to be in the World Cup, Now, I'm going to explain why losing the first game in this W Championship is not necessarily the end of it for any team, right? We're going to explain that after this, but how it's matched up now, it will depend. Say, Puerto Rico, so Panama, Haiti, Costa Rica, Jamaica. I think those, and Mexico. I think those 5 teams looking like they probably will qualify. Now, based on Puerto Rico being in the zone with Mexico, which is crazy to me, how they end up in that zone. But based on that fact, well, at the time, Trinidad was ahead of Puerto Rico, so maybe that's why that happened like that. But Trinidad is currently on the outside looking in. And the other team in with a shout, Dam Rep. Hold on, let me see. Let me just go back real quick. Back one more. So it's El Salvador. All right. So this whole time there I talk to, I'm not showing the damn thing more showing. All right, so this is the rankings. But there I talk about it and nobody that see it. So this is the CONCACAF rankings. And like I said, they're just going to rank it from 1 to 8. So USA and Canada will be 1 and 2. Mexico, as long as they can see out the rest of their group. Mexico, of course, have that big matchup in their last game against Puerto Rico, who I said is vastly improved. You can see, based on the rankings, Puerto Rico shot up 3 spots, the last ranking, and they're continuing to climb. But right as of right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 look really good to qualify. The one that's in limbo is the Trinidad and El Salvador game. But basically, whichever team wins that, based on Puerto Rico's trajectory, Puerto Rico will be out of it, because I believe Mexico will get the job done in that last game. So that 8th seed will either come down to El Salvador or Trinidad based on how that result goes in the Hazley Crawford Stadium. So they will have the bonus prize they will get is to face the USA once they get to the tournament. So like I said, people, it's a one-off quarterfinal knockout game for all the marbles. And that's going to be some pressure right there. But this will be quite interesting, I think. And we're going to track all the games tonight and see how we look going into that final game of the window, which is next Saturday. I will be back right here to do that game against Guyana as well, Lord willing. Let's see if we have official lineups out. Let's see if I can find it. All right, we do have some official lineups out, and I can tell you that my squad has not come through for me. But my squad has not come through for me. But let's see. I will show you guys on the screen. Yeah, man, them dead. I feel like we need to put the second string. Okay, we saw that. Big up knowledge nest in our building. 64 of you here. Thanks for the support, people. Smash the like button. We are counting down of about 40 minutes, and we do have the official squad out. So we're gonna get that on the screen for you guys right now. Let me see. I like to see how the JFF puts it out too. And then I have the graphic as well with both teams, but I was gonna see the postcards. We like to see it. Okay, I like it. Let me know if you guys like this style. I do. I actually like this. Very nice work here from the social media team. Something a little different, you know. So this is the starting lineup for today's matchup, people. As you can see, Rebecca Spencer, Alison Swaby, Chantel Swaby, Tiana Harris. So that back three I was talking about could be in effect. Cameron Simmons, right wing back, Denisha Blackwood, left wing back. I think that's probably what it will be. Functioning hopefully more like left midfielder, right midfielder, right, in today's game. Then we have Sade and Atlanta Primus. I don't mind that because we're going to be on the ball a lot. Maybe Drew, you know, thinking of, you know, easing her into it, maybe not giving her the full 90 both games. If you're going to do that, Antigua would be the game to do that. And it looks like Shania and Kiki will be in those attacking midfield roles off of Khadija Bonnie Shaw, who more than likely is the captain today, but we'll wait and see. Maybe on Chantel's 50th appearance, they give her the honor of leading out the team. Let's see. But that is the starting lineup for Jamaica, people. Let me know how you guys feel about the starting lineup. I'm gonna look at my predicted 11 on another screen here. So I had Mimi wrong, Drew Spence wrong, Natasha Thomas wrong. I think that's it. All right, so let me change this detail. Harris will be wearing number few. And let me see if I can get Kiki's number. So people, let me know what you think out of 10 with this lineup. I like the lineup. I would have loved to have seen Mimi start, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not mad at this lineup either. I just hope that based on the personnel, it's the system I think it's gonna be. Because I think we need to continue with that system. I think we are a center-back heavy squad. I think some of our best quality in defense is at center-back. So why not put more center-backs on the field? So that's my thinking behind it, you know. But I like it. I love the post of the starting 11. I'm always beating you guys about things on the door. I like this. This is nice. Bless up, Conrad. Wagwan. Ladies going to save the program again. Jason, between Mexico and Canada, which one do you think Jamaica have a chance to qualify over? We know USA already qualifying. Well, the good thing, though, based on how it's set up, we don't really have to worry about the top three because as long as we can stay fourth or fifth, we'll play that first game against Costa Rica or Haiti if the Haiti pass Costa Rica. So we won't have to necessarily play them to get to the World Cup, you know. But one thing I do want to let you know too, I did mention that you don't necessarily have to win the game to qualify, right? So, and the reason why I say that is this. Let me keep this. So if you look here, people, at the championship, right? So this is the bracket. So you play your quarterfinal games. Let's say Jamaica play Costa Rica, right? Now, the winners qualify directly to the World Cup. So whoever wins the quarterfinal games, those 4 teams in the World Cup. Then, if you lose the first game, the 4 losers are going to play 2 play-in matches. And if you win that match, you go to the interconfederational playoffs, right? And that's where you'll face an Asia team, a CAF team, South America. It will be a mix of teams, just similar to what Jamaica went to. PTSD, we don't want to go through that again with New Caledonia and Congo, right? Now, there's more to play for though. If Jamaica win their first game and qualify for the World Cup, will get to the semifinals. Now, as of right now, if we're in the 4th spot, it will be a bracket. We'll be on the side with the 1 versus 8 matchup. So if we win the first game, USA is probably going to defeat whoever they play as the 8th seed. Jamaica would play the USA in the semifinals of this tournament. Now, if the US is one of the semifinalists, which obviously will probably be the case, if Jamaica win their first game, just by virtue of them being in the Olympics for 2028 and one of the semifinalists, Jamaica will also qualify for the Summer Olympics of 2028. So the double bonus of the USA hosting this Olympics is that if Jamaica win their quarterfinal game, people, they don't even have to beat the US to get to the Olympics. They literally will get to the Olympics based on the fact that USA was one of the semifinalists. So that's something you learned today, probably that you never knew or never realized. If Jamaica win that first game, they'll be in both the 2027 World Cup in New Zealand and also the 2028 Summer Olympics as well. Wait, is New Zealand a keep? No, that's not weird keeping. I just made that up. Oh, it's in Brazil. All right, same thing. I chat foolishness. They just had it in Australia and New Zealand the other day. So yeah, that's the added bonus. Summer Olympics, 3rd place playoff. If the United States is not, so they would have had to have won the 3rd place match if the US don't make the semifinals, which that ain't happening. So yeah, that's quite interesting. That's quite interesting that that's the case. As you can see, USA already in the Olympics. They get 4 teams there. So that's interesting. Now, if you want to know a little more about the Interconfed playoffs, this is what they have told you so far. So Uzbekistan and Chinese Taipei already there. You're going to get 2 teams from AF, and that's from the AFCON. Those will be chosen. That is their qualifier for the World Cup, or the WAFCON, I should say. And they're using the Nations League for this. So 3rd and 4th place in CONMEBOL, they'll come to the playoffs. 1 UEFA team, the lowest ranked winners of the playoffs for the World Cup qualification, will have to go through this Confed playoff. So that's what we'll have to get more details later on this. First phase consists of 6 teams, 2 each. Lower ranked team from CONMEBOL, according to the FIFA was ranking competing. Second phase will occur in 2 teams advance from the first phase will join. Okay, so Concacaf, by virtue of them being a stronger region in the women's game, and UEFA, they move straight to the second phase, which will happen February 2027. So again, hopefully we're digging too deep, we're learning too much about this Interconfed playoff. We're not gonna go them place there. We won't even know about it. But I still wanted people to have that information that, listen, there's multiple ways, but tonight let's handle what's in front of us. I did promise you guys that I would show you the whole entire thing. So let me pull up on the screen now the team, and Concacaf. You tried to put the players places, but yeah, we're gonna pull up the tactical pad in a minute so I can show you how it's really gonna look. But I'm just curious about the other team. Let's see. So I have 1 central defender wrong. I didn't have Jarvis starting. Leave their sisters as the starting keeper. There's Kwashi, who I thought would play. Skeppel, who I was benching, does start. Drew, okay, Jacobs, yeah. So they're playing pretty much a very similar team to the last time. 4-2-3-1 is what they played before. I think Drew will be on one of the flanks. Skeppel will be up front. Simon will drop to the pivot. Jacobs will be beside her, and Kwashi will be a little further forward. That's probably what will happen. So I'm close on the Antigua lineup. I think I got 2 wrong. The Jamaica lineup, though, not as close. 1, 2, 3. Not so bad. 3. So I had 3 wrong. All right, so let me change that on the pad. Let's see the bench as well. So Paige Bailey, Gale, Leah Brooks, Shaniel Buckley, Trudy Carter, Kayla McKenna, Vian Sampson, Drew Spence, Sydney Schneider, Natasha Thomas, Mimi Van Zanten, and Soleil Washington. So the side is big, people. It's not a small side. It is not a small side out there. Vian Sampson, Hill, Spence, McKenna, Thomas Shaw, Kiki, Spencer, Blackwood. I should have known. Yeah, I had most of the numbers right still. It's a few. All right, so let me make sure that we have. So you guys see the lineup. Watch out for couple of subs. I think Martin will get a game today for Antigua. Also, the other Simon as well probably will come on at some point. But let's see. Let's see. There's a next Simon too. How much Simon there on the team? So we're not the only ones with sisters, people. Them have three on the next side. And let me not assume they're all sisters still. But Jano, what are the chances? I just hope we can avoid the USA or Canada before the semis. Not that other teams will be cakewalk. Well, it looks like we'll avoid them based on the rankings still. Bless up Tuffy Rudy. We're lined up to play Costa Rica as of now. But no, Tuffy Rudy, it's just on YouTube, straight YouTube. I don't see anything on Paramount. Bless up JNA building. Yeah, that's the only place I see it, Odell. I don't see it nowhere else. Reggae Girlz better than Haiti, says Orion Davis, collectively on paper. Jason, we don't fear nobody. Haiti, Matey, Stacy, Jamaica 2-0. Big up low. Realistically, not so much. Yeah, man, team is out. Team is out. Bless up float. Go on. Becky and the Reggae Girlz with some fire. Thomas Spence, Washington, Mimi listed among subs according to FOTMob. And FOTMob is correct. What station the game is on in the US? Concacaf YouTube. That's the only place I see it. I have questions towards FIFA about the rankings because Haiti and Costa Rica ranking doesn't match up to how they play. They're not that good comparing to Jamaica to be a few spots below. I disagree with you still. Disagree. Haiti been getting some wicked results of late. Costa Rica maybe have more of an argument there, but Haiti, nah. I think Haiti is underranked still. The Reggae Girlz coach stupid as it gets, says Orion Davis. Okay, will be on showing on Paramount. I don't think, is it on Paramount though? I don't think it's on Paramount, you know. Because normally if it was on Paramount, they would block it on YouTube here. That's what's making me think it's not on Paramount. But I'll tell you in a second. Oh, you're right. It is on Paramount. So them just free it up. Them just freeing it up, people. It's on Paramount. It's on Paramount Plus if you don't want to work with the YouTube. Yeah, Hales get the start. Orion says shitty lineup. Good thing is we have firepower on the bench. Bless up J. So I'll go on. Thomas should start over Hales. I agree. I would start Thomas. I would start Thomas. Don't know how I feel about Hales starting. I like Hales off the bench because she's not 100. Yeah, she hasn't been playing as many minutes as I would like at Newcastle. So that's a bit surprising there, just based off of like having so many players that are like playing week in, week out in that area of the pitch that could play there. I'm surprised Hales is the one that get the nod, but let's see. Maybe in training she's showing more than what she's been able to show at club of late. Hales has played attacking mid for her club this season, so hopefully that is where she will play today. Yeah, I think that's kind of how they played the last time. It was two attacking mids playing off a shot. So it looks based on the personnel like he's going back to that same tactic again. Cardoso is not in the squad knowledgeness, mainly because, and he mentioned this in the press conference, he said the Canada League that they play is like maybe 3 weeks behind the NWSL, so are like 4 or 5 weeks behind. So they haven't even started their season yet. It's kind of still in the tail end of their preseason. And based on that, he didn't call Cameron or Cardoza because they're on the same team at Halifax. So yeah, that's why she's not in this particular squad. Nothing, no other reason other than just timing. Blackwood shouldn't be in the team, says Orion. Look, I have no problem with Blackwood being in the team if she's gonna play an advanced role on the left. Just don't like her in a back four at left back. I know people can sometimes cuss me for that because them say, yo, at the last World Cup she was playing there and win player of the match and all them things. But I mean, trust me, just trust me. I don't like our matchup against Haiti. They always play us hard. Yeah, Haiti is a tough team because I think we don't overawe them physically, and they have some really technical players, and they have one player in particular that's like up there, just like Bonnie in terms of how dominant she is on the field. So it's like almost like you're looking in the mirror at times, and I think what their issue was that they couldn't get over the top goalkeeping. And Pia has brought in a young girl from PSG that was a part of France youth setup, and there was another keeper that they had recruited before that as well. So the thing that I saw holding them back, they have addressed, and they're constantly adding more players, just like Jamaica is, just like these other countries in Concacaf are doing. It is a strong lineup for sure. Yeah. Preseason. I saw it late, so I had one was there. Bless up, Rob. Wagwan. Is this an easier road to qualify? It frames like it's a more difficult road. I think the last one was harder because we played Mexico, Haiti, and I forget who else was in the group with us. But we had to go through 3 group games, and I think that way would have been harder than just getting to this and then playing one game. Bench is very strong. Big up Butters. Mimi playing more than Simmons at their club, but not starting for the Reggae Girlz. Yeah, that's a strange one. It's almost like rewarding Simmons for being around the team longer, But I hope that's not why, because that wouldn't make sense. The Central American teams have gotten better. Yeah, it is on Paramount. I just checked it. Mexico is better than us right now. This will be the hardest of any qualification we've been through. Well, no, I mean, the thing is, Rob, like I explained before, when we get to the next phase, it's just one quarterfinal game, and they're doing it off of ranking. So right now, it's going to be 1 verse 8, 2 verse 7, 3 verse 6, 4 verse 5. As of right now, and the only thing that could potentially change, which I don't think Haiti will get enough points for it to happen, is Haiti would have to surpass Costa Rica to get to the 5th slot in the Concacaf rankings or in the FIFA rankings out of the Concacaf teams, right? I don't think they'll get there. So as of right now, Jamaica being the 4th ranked Concacaf team with our 4th ranked FIFA team, right? Concacaf team by FIFA will play the 5th team, and that is Costa Rica. So it's a one-off game versus Costa Rica versus what we did the last time, which is go through a group phase and then have to play a knockout game to get through to, the promised land. Yeah, man, Haiti is a good team, brother. Actually, as a matter of fact, I was watching it earlier today and I have it on in the background right now. Haiti playing Anguilla. Just watching the game again. Spence and Mimi should be starting. Yeah, man, yeah. I did just do the breakdown before you forward. One game versus multiple games to qualify sounds more stressful. Yeah, it might be more stressful, but if you're looking at easier and harder, I mean, you must go with the one with the more games. But yes, I didn't say the stress level would be any better. I didn't say that. But like I said, even if you lose that first game, you will play a playing game against one of the other losers. And being a high ranked team, you probably play the lowest ranked team. So it could be either Trinidad or El Salvador for a chance to then go to the Interconfed playoff, which We just went through with the men. Hopefully, we don't have to do that for the women at all. And I think we won't have to with the women. The women will get us over the line, bro. Yeah. So let me sort out the tactical pad. All right. So I have that. Have that. So this lineup was close, man. I almost had this. All right. So let me get this off the screen for just a second. People keep on smashing up that like button. Big up Nitro. Let's go, Reggae Girlz. That is it. All right. Tactical pad. All right. So this was my predicted 11, which I didn't get all the way right. I had 3 incorrect. So let me make those changes for the Reggae Girlz. And like I said, people, I know what Concacaf was just showing on their screen, but I tend to think the formation and the system will look more like this. Simmons one side, Blackwood the other side. He did not go with Spence in the midfield, so I think it's gonna be Sade partnering Primus in there. So we said that Sade, we love how she handled the ball in this area, but the tackling is what worries some people. So let's see how she handle herself in there today. I think this will be the back three or some variation of this. I tend to think that Harris will play in the center of it, but we'll see what Busby thinks about that. And then I had Thomas starting, which I didn't get right. Let me take her off the field. And Shania Hills. So I think it will look something like this based on the setup, kind of a 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1 type of thing. Because I do think they'll play a little off the striker like that. Yeah, pick up those pockets right there. So yeah, this is what I expect to see formation-wise for Jamaica, and I expect to see this from Antigua. Now, there were a few changes on this. So let me just look at the team real quick. People, please do smash up the likes. Well over 50 are you here right now, so can definitely get the likes easily past the 50 already. I could see if the people are do them job. So Hughes, let me see. Hughes a play. All right, so I think what will happen is wait, what? Simon and Jacobs. And then we'll have Powell. Powell should play right back. Hughes will be in the center. Benjamin. Have Roberts at left back, but that's not gonna happen. That is the change right there. So Roberts out. D-Job is going to play left back, I think. Could be switch with Powell, but I feel like that's gonna probably be what it is. Simon and Jacobs as the pivot, Kwashi, Drew, De Souza, and up front it won't be Martin. It will be Skepper. Yeah, so that is how they are going to line up in today's game. So 4-2-3-1, 3-4-2-1, or 3-4-3. That is it right there, people. That is it. So let me know what you guys think about those lineups. I don't know why this happened. Whenever I click into this, it just small up the thing. I don't know why that happened. See if there's anywhere giving me everything. Because so far score a joke out the women's game, man. Them not love it. Them not love it. Alright, today. Yeah, so I get the team. It's not right, but it's there. Alright, so I have something on this. Yeah, so have it to have it to have it. Don't know why them have win a 4-4-2. That's not what it's gonna be, I don't think. So let's see. Yeah, so far score just don't give the women's people them no love, brother. Real Madrid draw, yo. Real Madrid horrible, you know, man. Two assists. Mason. Big up Swaby on the 50 caps, yeah, man. A rapid achievement that she young still, you know? She's like what? 27? Yeah, she can still play a good 8 more year. Cause women's game them usually play mid-30s easy, you know, man. As long as she can keep herself in good professional setups, you know. I mean, of course, you know, don't know what the future holds for her. Definitely, you know, might have aspirations to start up a family and things like that. So you never know, but I mean, she still has a lot ahead of her in football, I think. Spurs in the relegation zone. That they are 4-0. West Ham dealing some boy like some baby today. The crazy thing was Wolves was playing good for like the first 40 minutes. Yeah, you can see Pia give a chance to a lot of ball last game. Mm, yeah, so no, not London Derby next year. No. Is there another team in North London that could? No. I think Tottenham are the only one, right? West Ham somewhere else. London, I mean Chelsea. They have Palace down south. So yeah. No, she was called JB, and her club basically sent report that she's not quite up to speed. She had just recently returned to training and everything with them, but they thought that it wouldn't be the wisest thing for her to come and represent, and Jamaica didn't really push back on that. So yeah, she was in the squad, was called, um, but did not travel in the end on recommendation from her club. So go work with the fact mob, and see if they might give you some real time numbers. If not, can always work with um Concacaf. Concacaf do show the respect at least. Names and numbers of players, R. Simon. So people dropping the score predictions. We are about 10 minutes from kickoff already. Time is flying. When you talk about the girls, them. But yeah, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, people. So drop your score predictions in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think the score is going to be in today's game. I think Jamaica will be able to score a lot of goals today. The last game they were quite wasteful, which I think made the game more exciting than it needed to be at the end of it. But I think that it's gonna be a lot of chances in this game for Jamaica. I think they'll be playing with a little bit more freedom than maybe away from home in Nicaragua. I don't think the turf was their friend. Not that the national stadium pitch has ever really been the friend of any team, but at the same time, it is grass and not turf. So I think that just that in itself will help them out. So I'm just adding in some players here for Antigua. A couple players on the bench that I didn't know were gonna feature. So I have them loaded in now. All right, cool. So when I go to the pad, everything is there. Make sure I have them lined up properly. Okay, Benjamin Powell, Jarvis Hughes. Yep. All right, cool. So yeah, drop your score predictions in the comment section, people. Drop your score predictions in the comment section. Not a fan of 3CBs. The lineup is too cautious and defensive. Well, vibes, I tell people this all the time. Don't assume 3 center backs is cautious. It depends on how you use your midfield and your attackers. If they're just your 3 that you leave back and everybody else push up, it's not cautious at all. So, and I think that's gonna be I think that's gonna be how the game plays out. Those 4 players ahead of what looks like the back 4 in this picture, plus the other wing back, right? They will all be pushed up with the attackers as well. And then you just have the back 3 at the half line or in their half even. So it just depends on where you line up the team. It doesn't matter what formation it is. You can play an offensive 5 back. Spurs too big to go championship. EPL will talk to some refs in the upcoming games. Jason, did you have seen the interview with Bibi Gardner? No, Michael Gardner, I haven't, but it's in my queue to watch. It was either do some research on Antigua today, or watch that interview. And I said, all right, let me do what the job requires, and that's watch a little bit of Antigua before I watch the game. But yeah, look, what I saw, Guyana was able to handle them pretty good. Like I said, Guyana gave up 2 really stupid chances. They were just long ball that the defense just never deal it properly. And the forward ran in behind and got 1 shot off the post and 1 header off the post. Other than that, they did nothing in the game. Guyana had all the chances. So yeah, I think based on me thinking that we're better than Guyana, which is not a crazy thought to have, I don't believe we'll reach Dominica levels today, 18 and those things. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jamaica don't hit double digits today. Honestly, I'd say anywhere from 8 to 10. Yeah, that's what I would think. Jamaica 15 Nitro. I Vibes agree with my 8 to 10, 9-0. Hat-trick for the best forward in the world, says Odello. Spurs need to go down. Jamaica 7-1, says Low. All right, so they will give up a goal. They have done nothing to keep their EPL spot. 9-0 KP, 12-0 Jamaica. The scoring forwards have something to prove. I want to see Spurs go, yes, but I think for viewership, they'll do everything to make sure they stay. Millwall going from champs to EPL next season, no viewership for those teams. Okay. At least 10-0, says Franklin Young. Fans really don't support our girls who are always doing well. I know Tuffy Rude, it's sad. Right now, if this was a Reggae Boys game, probably double the people there for watch it, you know? But hey, it is what it is. I hope Bunny do enough in the first half so she don't have to play extended minutes in the second half so we can see others. Last window she was struggling on the pitch and he didn't pull her. Yeah, that's one thing I did notice as well, JB. That's a good shout because one of the keys to international management is player management and load management, minute management, you know. And I agree with you that those games, um, well, well, I mean, the Nicaragua game, could she really have come off? I don't think you would have taken her off in that game. But yeah, you're right. In some of the other games, she could have come off earlier as well. But this is the first window so far where they have two games. So I mean, the coach will have to, be a little smart. I know it's a full week layoff, but at the same time, you don't want to overdo it if you don't have to. Coventry can replace Spurs. They look EPL ready. Plus, I want Latin in the EPL at CB. So by speed criteria, he will play over others. Jamaica 8-0, Sir Michael. Float says 7-0. I have a soft spot for Spurs still. We'll miss the huge Jamaican flag at the Spurs ground. Yeah, every match you see it in the corner for real. Respect for the couple of subs that have subscribed. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please do smash up the like button. All right, that is very, very important. I see 84% that you're saying to smash the like button. Hopefully, after saying no, you said, Jano, let me do the right thing and hit it, But currently, we are on 55 likes. So it looks like we have to up the target, people. So let's get it all the way up to the 100 likes now, people. 100 likes, 100 likes, 100 likes. We can't do the Reggae Girls and don't get 100 likes. That would be a crazy thing. All right, people. So we are getting closer. I'm gonna just go ahead and get this queued up from now. I wonder if I should watch it on YouTube or like YouTube run cleaner to me, than the Paramount, So I'm gonna work with that. I'll work with the Paramount and done. Work with the Paramount. Oh, it's already live. Nice. All right, so we're getting coverage. Stadium looks empty on the bleacher side. Let's see the grandstand. Okay, they're singing the anthem. Becky looks salt. Boy, I'm not sure about the same set of people. Jeez, I'm peed. First half alone. The coach from the coach. That you say? If you've been banged up for something and we don't know if it's serious because she isn't with Netherlands in this window. Oh, so I had one thinking of City. You want to win the league already, man. Stop worrying about City. They say you want league and cup double though. Nobody can catch you again. Don't go with the league, man. All right, so the starting 11, and as it's showing on the screen as a back five, but I think they have Denisha and Tiana in the wrong spots. They have Denisha playing the center of the five, but no, that will change. So yeah, what I suspected is right. It's gonna be like a 3. It's showing as a 5, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, the wing backs will be high and wide. So it'll almost be like a front 5. So the goalkeeper for Antigua, short in comparison to Bunny. So if they go up for a header, I think Bunny's jump might even go higher than the girl jumping with her hand. Take the picture, Bunny. You can't run away. So here we go, people. Grandstand looking not quite half full. So they have them as a 4-4-2. I think it's gonna be more like a 4-2-3-1, but we'll wait until the match kick off and see how them set it up. Yeah, man, the place empty on backside. Where's the Toppy Rudy? They're not even a sing. Jeez. Bless up, gigs. Must save them energy for the match. All right, people. Match is about to kick off. Big up to the people them tuned in. Like I said, just get us to the 100 likes quick and fast. We're approaching it. We're at about 60 now. So keep on doing the right thing and smash up that like button. All right, we're coming up to kickoff, people. We're coming up to the kickoff. People are frauds, man. People are frauds out there in the world, bro. Be honest with you. Full of shit. Anyway, people. Hey, respect for the extra like cranky. And we have kickoff. Here's Denisha down the left, playing left wing. Thank you. Hills on the ball outside the box, cuts it back to Den. Den going down the wing, beats two. Can she get the cross into the box? First goal. Oh, Kiki. Don't start this today, man. A simple tapping in the 6-yard box. Yo, don't start this today. Good cross, Den. I don't think they really think they have a chance, and they really don't, to be honest. So let's see if I had the back three right. Okay, so it actually looks like Allison is the one that's been chosen to play in the center. I'm surprised by that. Swaby is off to the left, like I thought. Tries to find to the channel that's going to roll over to Hales. I think Bonnie was offside. Yes, she was. So that will be called back. Yo, if the breeze blow, this assistant ref will not be there anymore. Yeah, man. Kiki miss a easy sitter already. All right, so Fatma will give you a little stats in real time. We don't mind that. All right, hold on. Don't overdo it. Let's work with the lineup. All right, here comes Antigua, blocked. Trying to still get out of the half. Looks like they will this time. That's a good through ball. And Swaby can't locate it. Here's the lose. This is the one speedy player I was telling you about that could have some issues. Good turn. And a good cross to the back post. What the hell? Drew will keep it in. But that's won by Simmons. And Simmons on the ball again. Plays it down the line. This is Primus. Primus further ahead now to Kiki on the ball. Kiki looking up. Looking for a pass. Loses it, but gets it right back. That pass didn't come off. And the space was wide open for Shania. But Kiki couldn't find the right angle on the pass. Here's Cameron back to Harris. Tiana goes central to Swaby. Here's Sade. Like to get her on the ball here. Can she find the pass? Cuts in field. Trying to do too much on the ball. And the referee didn't call a foul. Just played on. She kept the ball. Like to see her release that ball a little earlier there. That's a better pass down the line to Den. Easy on the ground. Kiki hits the crossbar with her left. The rebound. Yo, Kiki off the bar. Come on, Keeks. Finish. Them have Kiki play center back pan Fat Mob. What did I just fly up a while ago? Jamaica on the ball. In Antigua's half now, Harris. Good ball into the channel. Here's Kiki into the box. Far post off the post now. My God. Yo. Unlucky Kiki. My gosh. Miss a sitter in the 6-yard box. Left foot one time off the crossbar. Brilliant pass from Harris into the channel, one touch into the box, far post. Yo, Kiki could have had a hat trick so fast. Yo, bro, this is crazy. Yo, she just hit the crossbar and the post back to back. Jamaica in the box again. Bonnie loses it though. Simmons wins it in mid and she's called for a foul. So Cameron Simmons called for a foul there. Didn't see much of one, but it should be a free kick for Antigua on the edge of their box. And that's poor from Antigua. On the ball is Bunny. Bunny beats one into the middle. Now goes wide to Denden. Denden gonna take a shot, and she's leaning back over the bar. Sticks her tongue out. No, she should have done better there. I think she just leaned back at the last second. Yeah, bro, could have been a hat trick. She got the easiest chance. Tush it, never do proper. I must show the two chances them now. Good ball from Tiana Harris there. Could have played it into Hales, but you can't fault the effort. I mean, it was 2 inches to the right and it's a goal. Then to the far side, here's Simmons. Come on, Cameron, man. Make an actual move with the ball, man. All right, well done. Tiana. Chantel. Here's Allison. Don't need to force it. Good. Shania. Back to Chantel. Chantel, don't need to force it. Good. Sade in midfield. Not the right angle on that pass. It wasn't Primos play that pass. That was Sade. Harris. I'd like to see her do better with that long ball, but good fight in midfield by Primos, not allowing them to break with the second ball. But under no pressure there, I don't know. Harris could have done better. Leaning back though, like I said, good power on the strike from Denden, but she was leaning back. So it was just always gonna rise. All right, so let's see. So still 0-0, 7th minute. Here come Denden down the left-hand side though. She plays a pass down to Hales. Hales will reach this one. Hales trying to find the space for Bunny. It was a good attempt. Didn't quite get through. And that one was cleared by Benjamin that time. Here's Bunny. Back to Denden. Denden on the left. Probably going to whip across in. Good tackle that time. Can't see which number that was with that tackle, but took out Denden. But giving away. Here's Primos. Not the best pass, but he will get to Harris. Harris thought about playing it wide to Simmons. Turned it back to Allison. Allison has her sister in acres of space down the left. Chantel into space. That's a good ball. Can we find the cutback? We can, but all the attackers were on their heels. Here's Tiana now thinking of a shot, and that's right at the goalkeeper. That was a good idea there from Denden, and that tackle, I don't know how Denden didn't hurt herself that time, how she landed, but thankfully nothing happened there. Here's Chantel sweeping now down the left. Toe poke it forward to Denden. Denden finds Bunny in space. Bunny tried the killer pass. Didn't quite come off for Shania though. Bunny's, I don't know. I guess she expected that diagonal run from somewhere. Didn't see it. And here's Jarvis with the punt. And Antigua will look at it like, you know, let's just try to get through these 10 minutes at a time and see what happens. Allison does well there with Deleuze, and here comes Primos now, sliding in the midfield there, winning that one. Plays it off to Kiki. Now Kiki drops it back to Tiana. Tiana over to Allison. Allison over to Chantel. Chantel playing very advanced down this left side, and that's a long ball into the channel. Bonnie will get there first. Looks like she's gonna try some skill. Gets by the first player, finds Hales. Hales drops it back to Den. Jeez, how much time you want, brother? Come on, man. Chantel keeps it in play into Primus. Primus switches it over to Sade. Sade first touch in midfield. Finds the feet now. Here is Cameron. Cameron shielding. Finds Sade. Sade. Oh, it was on. Tiana into the back post. Oh my gosh, what happened there? Here's Kiki. Oh, should have done better there, taken from behind. And this does find that Antigua. They try to go long. Chantel can only flick it over her own head, going back towards her goal now. And Becky Spencer gets a touch on the ball. She plays it over to Tiana. Leads her up the field as well. So here comes Tiana in acres of space. No pressure on the ball at all. She plays it into Kiki. I think Kiki should have maybe let that one run for Simmons there. Stopped it, and then Cameron would have been offside. So throw into Jamaica. Here's Kiki. Drops it back to Tiana. Tiana is going to reset it back to Swaby. Swaby to her sister Chantel. Chantel down the left. Looking for that 2 pass, and that's just too much power on it. Looking for the feet of Shania. Right now, what I would like to see from the Jamaican midfielders is for them to be the ones on the ball instead of Harris and Swaby every time we're going on top of the box. That's the one thing I would say right now. Play through. Good. Come on, Bonnie, man. Execute that better now. One touch ball was easily to be played. And is that too much on it? Oh, Bonnie pulled out and the girl dropped the ball. Yeah, man, I tell you, I don't know how she never injured while ago, brother. She land basically plant on her shoulder. I don't know. Becky look more fit this window. Well, we don't get a close up yet, so make we see. Wait, say, like how you see her just touch the ball and pass it quick a while ago. Allison back to Chantel. Jeez, yo, Jamaica, calm down, man. You're not under any pressure. Why are they making life so hard? Allison this time is the one going forward. Here's Den. And that ball probably went over the line. It did. So a little 2-3 minutes of nothing really happening for Jamaica after hitting the crossbar and the post at first and getting forward at will. They're kind of breaking down a bit before they get to the box lately here. And we're still at 0-0, 12 minutes in. And that's Jarvis playing right back today. She's the the sub. It's a good ball down the flank. Here's Den. Den getting towards the back, cuts it back. Why is Bonnie Shaw backing up? I couldn't tell you. And that's cleared. I mean, you gotta attack the ball, man. That's a couple good cutbacks by Den and a good cross. Still nothing to show for it yet. And that's poor from Sade. Telegraphed and not hit hard enough, but Antigua can't break out with anything. Just runs it out of play. It's a throw into Jamaica. Here's Tiana Harris. Switching the field to Chantel, sorry. Chantel goes to her sister Allison. Allison wants someone to show for it. And this is better. Sade, get on the ball. Here's Tiana now plate. All right, good ball. Here's Kiki. Shields off one. Has players in the box. Need a better cross. Come on, girls. Every time the final action, man. Do better. One bounce. Swaby does well. Heads it to then into Primus. Down neatly. Give it to her again. Give it to her again. Let the midfielders touch the ball. Stop backing away. All right, good pack find there, Kiki. Turn. Referee. But take time with my girl. Jeez, she get it from behind and the front. Hopefully she shake that one off. She looks fine. But a tough fall there for Kiki. Bit of a sandwich. And here Sade, over this one. Simmons is in acres of space down the right. So they just want to play it over there. But they go direct into the box and flicked on by Allison. I think she was offside. Yes, she was. Went a little bit early that time. Noticing that the Reggae Girls are not wearing the new kit tonight. For one thing, winner shorter is jersey. Then wins that ball, but he's gonna go out for a throw. Skeppel. So it was a free kick to Jamaica. The coach can't believe it. Coach Joseph on the sideline was upset, and Skeppel definitely got kicked. I mean, Skeppel definitely kicked her on the back of the leg. Tiana beats one. Good ball, Bunny shot. Oh, the keeper somehow keep it out. It was just blasted directly at her, and it almost just powered through her, but she did get the deflection to go wide of the post. And that's good work again from Harris. That's twice she has set up chances. Set up Kiki with the first chance off the post, and then that time another slip pass through, and somehow the keeper kept it out. Here's Sade, go short to Den. We'll whip this into the box. That beats everyone in a Jamaica jersey and an Antigua jersey. It will be kept in by Simmons on the right-hand side. Jeez, Simmons. Rebecca Spencer getting her second touch on the ball today. And this one will be run down by Simmons. She will get on the ball as well. And this is Bunny, leave it, no? I think Bunny's foot got stepped on a while ago. And this will be another throw to Jamaica. So this is not what I was expecting. 17 minutes in and still 0-0. But it's really been comedic, some of the chances that we haven't been able to score. And to be fair, some of the final actions from the Jamaican girls haven't been good enough at times too. I mean, not just put it all on the strikers or the forwards that are missing the chances. Good run from Primus out of midfield. That frees up everything into the box. Bonnie puts it right on the goalkeeper. Jeez and peas, man. Score a goal, man. Come on, man. This I get. See, yo, Cameron, make a move with the ball. You cannot just push the ball and expect to beat the player. Drop your shoulder. Step, do something. 3 times now you get the ball and just want to play this. You don't even make a move with your body first or nothing. You just push the ball and try to run. Antigua with a good 1-2 down the right. She just could not get the touch on it. Coach trying to help up the player. Coach of Jamaica, that is. Bunny Shaw put it right on Jarvis there. Should have put it in a corner there. Big goal, and she finds the goalkeeper only. But I mean, geez, I've been saying it's coming from the first minute, and it's almost 20 over the top this time. Really no need for that type of ball, to be honest, but they played it. This will be a throw into Jamaica. Chantel will take it quickly, going to Allison. I think Jamaica just need to calm down too a little bit anxious on the ball. It's like you can tell that they're thinking, man, we should have scored already. But they just need to just play the football. They'll get the goal. Here's Kiki now on the ball. Good ball into space. Simmons can't quite get on the end of it. And that should be a handball? No. Play on, says the referee. Good closing down, Sade. Sade goes wide. Here's Cameron. It's not the worst ball in the world, but Bunny wasn't on her toes that time. But Cameron been working out or something. JB, I literally had the thought, but I left it alone. I never even make the comment. But that's why the subs are great. But I had the thought, bro. I said, look going fast for honey. Don't go away from it. Get the ball. Give it back. All right, good. Finish. Jeez, I'm finished. Shania. Oh, Bunny just knock over the girl. Come on, man. Nobody start hold your slouch your shoulder them and all kind of madness, man. Just play. Jeez, I'm just gear back now, man. Let the midfielders do some work, man. Yeah, man. Go. Tiana in space again. Take a shot, my girl. Come on, Cameron. Better service. Jesus. Referee. Oh, play on. The one time Shania hit the target, the ref blow a foul. Jacobs can't believe that she's called for that, but that was an obvious foul. And Shade was taking a few of the set pieces when it was like a cross. But let's see if Bunny gonna pull rank here from the set piece. It looks like she is. Bro, it's not looking good today. It's like very elementary touches on the ball. Yeah, I'm telling you, if the girl play left wing, I don't have no issue. If she play high up the left side, she can do a job and do it well. Here's Bunny with the set piece. And just a little too much height on that one. Yeah, man. Wicked crosser. Yeah. Well, Kiki finding the pockets a little better than Shania so far. That's one thing I was impressed with Natasha on her last game when she played the role. She was really doing well finding the pockets. Then you can't stop playing though, just because you think you got fouled. Whatcha? Here's Tiana into Rebecca. Yo, come on, Allison, man. What kind of pass is that? No, but you can't. That pass was poor. It's not the worst ball in the world, you know. Jeez, yo, put a striker on where I want to run, no, man. Every time I watch Bonnie play for Jamaica, she do this, you know. Why she always have to be walking? So we're halfway, past halfway in the first half. It's still 0-0. Bonnie pull a king for the set piece. Yeah, man, run and move, man. That's the only way you're going to score. Yo, stop. Body language means something to me. Oh, good touch. It's number 7 trying, boy. She needs some help. They lose. It's trying. She's trying. De Souza. Rebecca, how you doing today? Here's Chantel down the line. Then in acres of space, can she get the beating of her? She can. Oh, one too many. Good covering there. And then that ball goes all the way back to Swaby. Alison Swaby over to Tiana. Tiana has acres of space ahead of her. Goes wide to Kiki. Kiki cuts in field. Still on the ball, Kiki. Deciding to drive towards the goal, and she gets a penalty there. What? Oh my gosh. The referee says she got the ball. Oh, referee, stop your madness. That was the most obvious penalty. Brother, what more you want? Yo, bro, that was so obvious in real time. The referee had the gall to go like this a while ago, people. The ref goes so. Yo, my gosh, man. JB, why? She look the same to me, brother. 6-0 Costa Rica. Same thing. Jaja. That are going over there, so. Good ball, Shania. She offside though. She never control it anyway. Yo, if this game ever go halftime and nobody no score, brother, I swear. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. Cannot believe. I cannot believe this. Yeah, Kiki just get the ball while ago and just get fed up and just dribble past everybody and get fouled. And the referee look on her and say ball. Yo, it's a madness this. We want them play too. All right, good. The secondary movement now. Secondary movement, Shade. Get on the ball. Fill in. Jeez, peas. How's supposed to? Yo, Bonnie, I understand you're frustrated, but every time something bad happen, you have to go so and throw your hand. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I agree. They gesticulate, and the man they talk about in the press conference about how much she's grown as a leader. And you want to see Chantel face when she say it, you know. Like she want to say, brother, that blood not glaze, man. I lie I tell. It's on YouTube Concacaf and it's on Paramount Plus. I don't know what it's on if you're in Jamaica though, Bajo. I would assume ESPN because them usually carry it. How is it 0-0 right now? Agreed. Play it now? Yeah. Go forward. Go forward. Cheese on peas. You have one person in your way. Just get it around that person. Jamaica on the ball in their own half. Chantel switches the field to Tiana. Tiana on the ball moving forward. Simmons can't get it down the line. This will fall to Jesus, Tiana, man. Keep the ball in play, no, man. That is true. Yeah, she not doing well. Bring on. I don't know why you have fight against the sister them. They would have the combination right. That's up on the right side. All right, go on, Simmons. Good, better. Jeez, I'm Atlanta. Have too much people around us. So play it quickly. Go forward. No, okay. Atlanta was offside. Atlanta want to go strike. God, this one should play fair club. Barely, you know. Jarvis was a little late coming out. Little more keep her inside. But good call by the assistant. Good first touch there from Primus. Play it down the line, no? Ball. Go score, no? Go score, no, my girl. Anyway. No, ref, you sure? No, that time I forgot check you, my maga friend. I forgot check you. I forgot check you, my maga friend. Let me see. It's onside, bro. No, yo, you're wrong. So that's a penalty and an onside, offside, the take away. Look on her face. She know it, She know she wrong, But Chantal, oh my gosh, man. Referee said push in the back. Yo, who is this referee? Francia Maria Gonzalez Martinez. You have too much name. Yeah, man. She a boss the left side. It was not offside at all. But you see what I mean with a back three, because people saying it cautious. And nothing cautious about the way them are play. Literally the two people them are playing at the back three are play right wing and left wing. Literally. If Antigua could have ever get a ball and counter attack with, we not kick out no ball, brother. Go ahead. The Souza is down. I think she got hit in the stomach trying to get her breath. She said my belly hurt me. She literally said my belly hurt me. Big up Telexta. We say I agree with Demo tonight. Yeah, man, she play well, man. I've only been her detractor when she play left back. You can go back to anytime ever hear me talk about the women's team. I have no issue if she play left midfield or left wing. None. Bajio, me, I tell you, brother. Rough. Right, the control. She control the ball. Mash up herself. And hopefully she not have to come off for their sake because she look like if them gonna find anything as she would have do it. And you can see the patrons in the stadium who did forward probably getting anxious at this point. Allison. Over to her sister. Go forward then. You don't need to stand up this up. Wall pass from Bonnie back to Allison. Allison into space. Bonnie. Good crop. Bonnie couldn't get the power on the cross to get it past Jarvis there. Bonnie had a decent turn of pace that time to get to that 2 pass. It looked like it was a little long. Better first touch there from Harris. Over to Swaby. Allison in the middle. Here's Shania. Back to Chantel. The Souza still on the sideline, wondering when she can come on. Finally allowed to come on. Good turn. Here is Sade. Sade cuts it back. You have anything in front of you to look at? That's a poor pass by Sade. I don't know who she was trying to pass that to. And this is a good ball over the top. Becky out of her goal. Jeez, I'm bees, Becky. Yo, what is going on, so? Get there, Bonnie. Get there. All right, well done. Come on, do something with this now, Bonnie. Jeez, I want a chop sheet too. What a good slide tackle. The Antigua getting confident now. One ball over the top to D'Souza and nearly kill with Rebecca. Them say you look fitter. But you show a little fitness then. Watch out. Whoop. Good roll by Bonnie. And then the second challenge. Jeez. Talk about giving up your body for a tackle. Respect Kingley. Into the back post. Cleared out only as far as Primus. Primus drops it back to Cameron. Jeez, Cameron. What are you doing when you get the ball? My gosh, man. Show a little technique, man. Here's Bonnie over the top. Just outside the box. Can she beat her player? Doesn't decide to. Just drops it to Den. Then trying to shift. Gets taken away and cleared. Tiana brings it down and goes to Chantel. Doesn't play well with Reggae Girlz, as in body's body language is always shitty with girls. I don't see any camaraderie in the camp. Wrong decision that time by Kiki. A rare thing to say, but that time wasn't the right pass. Yeah, man, Becky go past the 3 center back a while ago and go play midfield to rat it. Joke thing. Yo, heels. Guys, girls, please. Yeah, Simmons hasn't been good at all. Becky and anything. One sub ref can be more than one too. Good fight. Offside. All right, come now. Bonnie, please stop having that body language, man. As soon as somebody do something wrong, you throw up your hand every time. Brother. Shade telling her to relax. I bet you any money. Shade I tell her to relax. Brother, I'm tired of this now, man. Somebody have to talk to her about that, brother. Serious thing, man. It'll get from bad to worse now. So where you are run go? Chantel, mash her up. Heels, warm to you. Where you fall down? Sorry, people, if I not describe the action. I'm just there try to figure out why why this taking so long. Oh boy. Allison. Over to Shade. If you throw up your hand to Sade for that pass there, look, you see her face? She not even want to see the reaction from Bunny, you know. She not even want to see it. Yo, brother, if you can't see say body language matter in a football from this, then you're not watching the game. Bro, at this point, Sade just fed up, brother. And so she passed the ball hard while ago. Like, bro. Then far post. Kiki. Can't get on the end of that one. Allison. Play it no? Play it no? Yeah, man. Come on, Sade. Do something good with it. Good ball. Watch her, watch her, watch her. She never react for once. Good shield, good shield. Then with a throw. Primus. Over to Tiana. Tiana has about 10, 8. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Jesus. All right, the push and run work for once. Good cross too. Didn't catch it cleanly on the back post. Then. Big up Donovan Downer. We may not be going to World Cup. I tell you. And there's the customary hand up in the air from Bunny when things don't happen the right way. Kiki looking for someone. And that shot is off target, but goes out for a corner. And towards the end of this half, some of the Antigua players are struggling to get through. So the players that were over staying loose are now back on the bench prior to halftime approaching. And that looks to be Skepple. Playing a wide role tonight. Did start up front in the first game or in the Guyana game. Oh, Primus would want that one back. Bouncing ball right at the edge of the 18 and she just dragged it wide. And she knows it too. No goals before halftime, man. I tell you. That is how she is in Man City. Viv mentioned it in an interview. She's very demanding and she's always at it with Greenwood. It's not every damn play, brother. Every play. Come watch her play for City too. And yes, she's demanding, but it's not to this level. Like, it's almost like, I don't know, brother. Yo, then. How many times this girl have to slide tackle you? This girl look like she's about 18 to, you know. Put like an English pan that to make it stay in Greenwood. Something is wrong with the team. Everyone look out of sorts, and I think it's a Bunny thing. Bunny doesn't do that at club on the pitch. I watch all the games. They get at each other behind the scenes. They all admit to it. See that? Me never see her gesticulate after every play like this. I'm sure Ireland watch more City women games than me because she's a City fan through and through, you know. But the games that I've watched, and I've watched many with Bunny, goal off the post from a corner. That was Harris. Drop back to Primus into the box again, and Bunny couldn't quite rise high enough, and that one is headed wide. So Jamaica have hit the crossbar, the left post, the right post. So all that's left is the net now. Tiana Harris with a good jump from a good set piece by Adama Laken, but couldn't get it in the goal. And then the second cross into the box. Bunny couldn't get it on target. Good corner, good jump as well, and unlucky there, Tiana. Jeez. It's a Bailey syndrome. Oh, so this time you want to call the penalty. Idiot ref. Should I get the first one a long time? Long time we should I get that penalty there. Yo, give Kiki the penalty, you know. Trouble, nah, no Bunny, I'll take it still. I can't cuss you for taking the penalty, Bunny. If I sit here, I take the penalty too. Not good first goal. Yo, I'm in a business. But for what? Not good. Brother. Wait, say, should I red card? She never get a yellow, at least. I don't know if I'll give a red, but I'll give a yellow. Bunny, all the ref you want cuss? All the ref you want cuss? Me blood. Yo, why you have to move so dark, brother? Don't miss the penalty now, after all that showing up at the referee neither, Bunny. Sure. Focus and get your head in the game, man. And stop make everything bother you so much. People want to say, this a score? Yo, based on how the night are going, come on, Bunny, don't miss it. All right, well done. Then finally can hold up them goal sign. So she not take the penalty them for City. TEDx I don't know if it's that, I don't know. Goal, poor penalty, but it scored. It wasn't all the way in the corner. It was decent enough. Taylor McCoy, 73rd minute is the graphic them showing. So them are predict the future. I should even name McCoy. Wait, what she changed to? What she did name before? No, she changed to McCoy. Yeah. So them still put McKenna on the GFF paper. You see me, I let them think they passing up people. I think Concacaf still a call her McKenna too. I don't know what to Concacaf, but foreshadowing. You see, anyhow, Kayla scoring at the 73rd minute, I know say the game fixed. Mr. Joseph, don't get in any trouble, coach, because coach done cuss you already. Yeah, man. Midfield for a touchy ball, man. Well done. Watch out. Yes, I can't see the corner there, so you're a mad person. You're crazy. Skep player shouldn't do that. So then I will take that one, yeah. Outswinger this time. Oh, Bunny almost. Tiana couldn't quite wrap her foot around that with the left. And there's a player down for Antigua in the box. Looks like, is that number 15? I think that's number 15. That should be Powell, I think. Yeah, that's Powell, the left back. Hey, one thing, man, the Antigua girls them look young. Like, what are the ages of these players? Kayla not even in the squad. No, man, she's there, man. She's there. I saw her in the training pictures, at least. I don't know if she got sent home or something. You know, play it yet? Jeez, I'm looking when you decide for play it. That's your offside now. Bunny, stop joke out the game before you injure yourself. That's all I can tell you. Good ball. Don't gear back. All right, gear back then. Jeez, anyhow somebody did do that. Either in the box now or hold up your hand and talk about what you do. Cross the ball no bunny man. Sure. Half time. One love. Oh, Greenwood take them. Well, fair left foot deadly still. Fire the coach, please. Hey, Orion. They tell me from beginning say that coach had no sense, you know, man. One Antigua girl is 16. Same thing. Yo, you cannot see them face. Most of them look young, brother. Like one and few no look so young, but yeah, some of them definitely can tell the Antiguans them out. Seen her take 3, miss 1. Okay. Float said poor. What's the average age of the Antigua team? That's a damn good question. I don't know if I can see that here. All right, so first half ball possession 80 to 20. 16 shots, 5 on target. Not good enough conversion there. 2 big chances out of all that possession. Just 2 big chances, in a whole half. That's not good enough. It's not good enough against this opponent. So quite a few people in the grandstand, but I mean, when you compare it to what we saw the last Reggae Boys home game, it's nothing compared. $227 passes to 25. Jeez. Antigua not able to register anything attacking, but it's still only 1-0. That's crazy. 29 clearance. Keeper make 4 save. That's not enough save for me. All that possession. Keeper forgot 10, 11 save. And Antigua need to dribble more. They have 2 attempts and them succeed. Jamaica 2 for what? 2 for 11, 2 for 12. Goalkeeper. So Jarvis got the start today. Denovia, and she's doing well. She's the highest rated right now for Antigua. Bonnie have the highest rating right now at 7.9. But brother, if you could have lose points for attitude, she got a 5.9 today. I don't know if I'm overdoing, like if I'm over analyzing her, let me know. But anybody watching the game, you guys think I'm being harsh on her body language in the game? Like, it's just very off-putting, and I see it affecting players. Like, I saw it affect Sade just now because Sade can't really show up Bunny because that's Bunny. And Bunny need to understand that, like, you are the person that these people look into, like the boss, So if you have this attitude of hand up in the air, shoulder slugging, kind of frustration, that's like a rub off on everybody. Like you need to be the one out of everybody. Hey, it's okay, man. Just keep playing, or whatever. But how you acting? Nah, it's not leadership like. I'm sorry. 3 on target, 2 off target, shot accuracy. She missed a big chance. Touches in the opponent box. Dribbles not coming off at all. Why is she trying so many dribbles though? Ground duels only 1 of 7. That's just like commitment, like you're bigger than everyone. You can't win a ground duel. That don't add up. Denisha, 3 good crosses, and all of them could have been assists. Every last one of those accurate crosses could have been an assist. She dribbled past 2 times in the game. Wow. So the one little run they make down the wing, down the wing the 2 time. Hales, I thought, had a decent start, but then just fell off in the game. It's not good enough in the final third for me today. Not sharp enough. And I had one mention the playing time. She's not playing as much lately, so was a bit surprised that she did start. I think Kiki was, for the most part, good. I would love to see them feed her some more, if possible. Um, she hit the crossbar, hit the post. But she got a penalty that they didn't call. Um, but yeah, Kiki, probably give her another 15, see if she can get on the score sheet. Then I would take her off because I think I would be starting her again. And I think Shania, maybe for confidence, you give her some more time, but I would be making 2 subs at halftime. I'll be bringing on Mimi to play for Simmons, and I'll be bringing on Natasha Thomas for Bonnie. Sorry, Natasha Thomas for Shania. And I mean, a part of me might consider taking off Bonnie. If I'm a coach and I'm in the locker room right now, I'm cussing Bonnie. Maybe not admonishing her in front of the group, because you don't want to cause a bigger rift than it need to be. But I would be holding her before they go in the locker room, or so I would be pulling her aside or something and saying, "Listen, you have to be more mindful of your body language out there. It's not doing us any good to see you reacting every time a play don't come off your way, or you think the person playing didn't do the right thing, or whatever the case is. It just don't look good. It don't look good." Tiana Harris get a 7.5. I think she set up 2 of the chances. Well, they give her credit for one, but she actually set 2. She set one for Bonnie. She set one for Kiki that hit the post. Swaby, Chantel, haven't done much. Don't know why Becky got a 6.4. I mean, all she really did was act as a sweeper one time. And she connect every pass. I don't know. I guess because she don't do enough, maybe. But yeah, that's the rating so far. Well, you guys agree with my thoughts on the changes? I think Hales and Simmons should come off personally. Simmons just hasn't been good enough on the ball today. Don't know what the reason is, but yeah, she's just not coming off further on that flank. So I would go with Mimi on that side. And then other than that, I would say Natasha Thomas on for Hales. Or it could be Washington too, but I think, like I said, from the last camp, I would give Thomas a run out. Yeah, I would give Thomas a run out. But it's halftime, people. Man, need to go look something to eat, bro. I need to consume something. Let me see who they in the building can check in and talk to. Why they wearing Tims? I'm trying to get the ages to Dexter. Sade looks terrible, says Orion. I need Mimi in for Blackwood. No, I would take Mimi in for Simmons personally. Something wrong behind the scenes, bet. Yeah, maybe. Girls wearing Tims, Timberlands, pan them feet. I have a feeling Jamaica just giving the ball away. That's the problem. Can we afford a coach? They ain't playing with no joy. They're looking frustrated. Sade looks terrible in midfield. Sade never play an impressive game for Jamaica. That's not true. Lie I tell. Yeah, I don't think he has that cachet either. That's why a Pia Sanhage would be helpful. Somebody that will command the respect. I think Bonnie just hates them, aka the Federation and staff. Can't hide it. Yeah, but the player them shall deal with so. And the Federation that Kiki playing an individual game to me. Yeah, she is kind of going 1v1 a lot. But she just getting by them every time. Bonnie isn't even heading on crosses that tell me all I need to know. Zero motivation. Yeah, I don't like how she pulling out of everything like that. And yeah, I mean, you got to play your game. Even there, like, why is she just standing there? When the ball hit the post, jump and win the second ball. Watch out. She swears she's scoring. Unlucky. Him don't have the gravitas. That's true. monotone style from Man City to playing with players at level below. Yeah, but that, I mean, Rob, it's not like you come and you didn't know that, like how many you've been to so many camps with this team. Like you got to figure out a way to not have it show as much. It's so outward. Everything is like we know every emotion you're going through in those moments when it would just be better to just relax. Because all that does is make the other players anxious when they are trying to get you the ball now. They're overdoing it and it's not coming off the right way or whatever. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. Donaldson would not go for this. If you notice, Donaldson did not make her the captain. It was someone else. Bonnie Simmons and Hales. Yeah, if I off Bonnie Moon team vex. Mimi, Spencer, and Washington for them. All right. Or those three should come on. Okay. Bench Blackwood, please. So Arain didn't say nothing good in the first half. Becky played a 6 confidently. That alone is a 7.5. Bonnie's like this for City says Irie Vibes. So Mr. Dre says that, and Irie Vibes says that. I had one does not agree with you guys. I mean, me, well, me not a guarantee, but I have a feeling she watch more City women than you. Man, them just call Blackwood name to call it. Yeah, I don't know what the problem with Blackwood today is. Yeah, she's doing fine. But I've said this from beginning. As long as she don't play left back and she play a more attacking role on the left, she's gonna do great. Simple. I hope Bunny playing not to get hurt. Yeah, but that's the mall. If you know anything about sports, when you do that and you have that mindset, is when you get hurt. I swear. Reggae girls and boys hate playing for the local fan base. Drew Spence hurt. Why isn't she starting? No, to my knowledge, she's not hurt. I mean, she was good up until the last game with Tottenham, so I don't think she's hurt. But I see a player standing on the bench without the bib, or standing close to the bench without the bib. So I think there will be at least one sub. And I think it's Mimi, but I can't be certain. I'm sure they saw what I saw. Simmons was struggling on the right hand side. I mean, it looked like she didn't. I don't know, man. I don't know what was going on. So it looks like Hales and Kiki will be going back out. Drew Spence is also stripped and ready to play. So let's see if they made that change in the midfield. Mr. Spencer, calm the game down. Let's see. Blackwood got poor decision making, says Orion. Big Jason and the rest of the blokes. Big up Lamar. What go on, my G? 2 o'clock in the morning. That's one thing we notice with Harris, brother. She communicate a lot. Make sure say the three of them up on the same page. Them a talk about things what happen at the game. All right, so Mimi and Drew coming on. So I was close. I said Mimi and Natasha. Yo, allow Mimi socks, brother. So she wear her socks. Leave her alone. All right, so Shade off. Drew Spence on. So the death stares from Bonishaw run Shade off the field and like for like at the two FSU girls trading places. So Mimi get to play with her sister Kiki on this right side for a little bit. and Kiki are talking to her. So, there'll be a different type of synergy now up on the right side. Yeah, man, 2 change, Joseph, 2 change. Yeah. Yeah, fry 2 dumpling, mad thing. Not starting the inform players tells me all I need to know because why Mimi wasn't on. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, Cameron is the only one out of all of them we join the league. We don't start. Well, she start 2 games, I think, and come off the bench in 2. And I think one of them she never got off the bench. Something like that. Or she play all 4 games, but she don't start all 4. And Mimi start every game so far. And win making team of the week and win all kind of something. Win player of the match. So yeah, it was a strange one. Again, I can only put it down to maybe loyalty. Like Mimi did miss couple window and thing and go a team USA and all them foolishness there. Well, can't say foolishness, but she did those things, So she want to go to the under 23 camp or whichever camp it was. And next one, we're gonna miss our next offside. Hold on, let me go back. I never see it. Oh, that. Okay, yeah. I thought like something crazy happened from it or something, but no. Here's Mimi down the right. All right, cleared off for a con. Well, after this game, them need to win against Guyana. Then them go to the championship, and then if them win that game, quarterfinals, first game them have in the championship version in November, them qualify for the World Cup. So 2 more games after this, basically, as long as them win. Blackwood, Harris proving to be a threat on the set pieces. Yeah, man. Harris a clap 5 with Bonnie. We never said she was good today, but she not bad every game for Jamaica. That's not true. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. May I tell you, you have to tell her, man. Somebody have to tell her. Maybe Dion Burton tell her, because she must. You can't size up Dion Burton thing in terms of, good try. Better movement. Come on, Jamaica, man. Score like a 6-piece in the second half or something, man. Give the people who actually come out to the game something to really be happy about. Easy work. The Van Zanten them down the wing. Ball, Bunny. Finish now. All right, good. Good. Van Zantens. But tell us that the synergy got different. 2-0. Watch out. The way I'm vexed from first half, I never even put the first goal. So 2-0 to Jamaica. I don't know why we never do that from a long time. But I feel sorry for Antigua now because we score, so it got things change now. Easy work. Good composure, good body control. 2 goals to Bunny. She'll forget a hat trick, so she'll probably get one more then come off. So he has 3 sub windows. He used up the halftime for one. So that kept him with his 3, so he can do whatever him please with the subs. Well done, Primus. Well done. Yeah, man, I saw football for run, man. Well done. Well done. Easy work from Drew. Stay on side now. Good. Just go down the flank now, man. She can't stop you. Oh, good ball then. In there. Jeez, I'm cross it now. 2 0 to Jamaica. 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 2 0 to good ball. Ooh, sorry, Drew. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Hills. Do something now. Oh, good ball. Come on, in the box, in the box. Finish. Jesus, what was that? Rain Davis, I'm gonna cuss you. Then. Rain Davis, I'm gonna cuss you, blow. I'm my baller, man. Stop thief my baller. I'm my baller. And me one go in a press conference ask about baller youth. I want Van Zanten squared, you see it. Yeah, man, very good combination. Babsy alone should have listened still, you know. Maybe you're right. Girl, I try push down Bunny and she drop. No. Okay. Chopper, no? Kiki, stop trying ref the game, man. Let him ref. Oh, good idea. Good idea, Mimi. See the intention, just never have enough force on it. That going to stay in, you know. That going to stay in. That going to stay in. Energy different. When I said Drew doing what we wanted. Oh, Tiana! She will want to score a goal today, you know? Come on, Tiana, man. Finish that. And she was onside too. Yep. One left back holding her onside. Oh, come on, T. How could you? I was going to say first goal, but she did score one already. Allison, Heels. Good ball into space. Here's Drew. Good ball into Bunny. Bunny should have the hat trick here. And a good save by the goalkeeper. I think this referee is struggling to keep up with the pace. She's not running too well at all. Look at the difference when Drew come on. Oh, your sister don't want to score. I thought Mimi put that on a plate for you, Kiki. You better hurry up and score, Kiki, because I'm not thinking about play 90 minutes, you know. So Mimi, get the assist to your sister now. Assist to sister. Assister. Humbad. I thought that was for sure the hat trick for Bunny there. But you see the difference in the class, man. Like, how much time should they have that little pass if a play and just never get the right pace on it? Look when you decide to play it, Kiki. Come on. Play it earlier than that, no? Becky want to go play midfield again. She bored. May I tell you, the referee have some balloon there. Cheese and peas. Why Drew make a huge difference. Just her decisions on the ball. See there? Just keep it, man. And not rush the ball game too much when I not play. What a ball! Yo, Drew, I understand you. Why she wasn't more alert for the ball there? Yo, the ball there bigger than heels a while ago. Handball. So no penalty that. So no penalty that. And here box there. No, man, the referee, if she will make it at the next level, she need to. Yo, man, I tell you. Actually, good call, ref. She out the box. Good call, ref. Man. It's like I want a repeater USA penalty against Jamaica. And the man say him hands it in the box. Him thief. Bunny sharking down the set piece again. And that's too close to the goalkeeper that time. Good handling, no rebound. Captain Jarvis. Good first touch there. Harris on the ball still. Harris has some room to go down the flank. She thought about it, but changed her mind. And then Drew says, give it to Kiki when she wants it down there. Good cross! And that's the third. What a cross by Kiki. Hat trick for Bunny. All right, go on, go say thanks, no man. Cause the whole day I cuss everybody. But thank them then. When them start blood not, yo, Ravel is a joke. Antigua #8 is one of the few that don't look young. Yeah, man, I drew for take the kick, man. True. Even Kiki gonna take it over she. Good header, good header. All right, yeah, now she can come off. She get her hat trick. Just take her off now. So she'll jump and a smile now. Goals cure all people. All right, 3-0, 3-0. Well done, Khadija. Still upset with you about the first half though. And not even because you miss goal, because you're gonna miss goal. But you can't go on so with your teammate them. You see the difference? The first little thing happened in the other half, yeah. First thing we see do high five somebody for missing a chance. That in itself, just do that. Why Drew makes such a difference. Shania, it's like I want you to be faster than you are. I guess he does not that fast. But so many through pass, it looked like he should have reached, and he does not reaching them. Allison, good ball to Drew. Bonnie, come on, Bonnie, man. All right, coach, just take her off now, man. She literally. So what the problem? What the problem? Uh-oh. Girl, mash up star. One of the young one them. I don't think there's been any changes yet for Antigua, which is surprising because a lot of them were pulling up towards the end of that first half. But it's probably the best they got. That's why they're out there. So it looks like 2 subs ready in. Looks like number 21, James, and number 6, who featured against Guyana prominently. I think she came on at halftime against Guyana. That's Zolique Samuel. So they will be coming on the pitch now. And let's see what happened on this play. It looks like it was just the landing of Hales, landing on number 12, and that's Drew. Playing a slightly different role tonight. She was playing. Well, no, she is still playing on the right hand side, but having to do a lot of defensive work tonight. And if you're wondering why that says A Van Zanten and not M, her name is Amelia Van Zanten. That's how they get the Mimi. So you won't see the M on the back of the jersey. You'll see an A for Amelia. We need 8 more, but I mean, I tell you, I've gone 3. I said 8 to 10. So I could take 7 more or 5 more. I pulled a JD today with my range of prediction. I'm trying to learn, you know. That's why the man always get it right, you know, man. Man give 4 score. Yo, Sweeby, play a better pass. Easy does it by your chest, baller. Ball. You know, beat her yet. Jeez, what you try to do? Poor pass. Looks like Kayla getting ready, so I think Bunny will be off the field shortly. I probably expect Kiki to get pulled soon too. But let's see. See Bunny holding her something. So I think they'll have to hurry up and get her off the pitch. I had one look away. Mimi, can't believe none of them never get that, you know. Bare goals. Substitution change Bunny whole aesthetic. The Reggae boys need a Drew Spence like player. Well, somebody has coined Drew Ravel in the chat. So, you know, we had that player, but they didn't bring him. I don't know if I'm as adamant as a lot of others I've heard in terms of like, yo, if he was there, everything would be fixed. But I mean, you can't deny he has a skill set that we don't really have. So Skeppel is off. She's been struggling since the first half. And number 21, James, will come on in her place. And it looks like Drew will not be able to continue after her injury on the far side, tangling up with Hales. And it looks like the number 4 as well. I believe she's the 16-year-old based on how she looks. The players on Antigua are not figuring out. Becky's like, what are we doing? Bunny. Bunny, just like give the ref hard time all the while. Even the coach not understand what going on. Yo, so I think they were wanting to make subs, but now they realize number 4 are dead too. So maybe I don't know, brother. I don't know what just happened. But I think Antigua made 2 subs, but I'll give you confirmation in a minute. Here's Swaby. Give it to Atlanta now. Jeez, look on the ball where you force. Why, may I tell you? You are not Drew Spence. You're not Drew Spence, Allison. You don't need to try to play that pass. Just play the simple one. How much more open does Primos need to be to play to her? So how is number 8 to come off? I know number 8 did injure. I know number 8 to come off. You want to really take off the number 8? Boy, I'm a fool. So now James comes on for number 8, Simon. I can't believe them take off the number 8 though. And then number 6, Samuel comes on for the number 12, Drew, who's been down after tangling up with Shania. James looks like she's taken over this left-hand side. Misplay there from Harris, but Swaby will sweep up Chantel, that is. And it looks like, oh, the coaches have, this is what I thought he should have been doing. So Harris is now playing in the center of the 3. I like this a lot more. Play the ball then. How much more open she need to be? Yo, what the heck? Go on, Mimi. Yeah, man. Keep it in. Blood fire. Good try. Yeah, your baller come off, but how old she is. I think she's of a good age. Yeah, I never explained the K part because the K makes sense. Because we don't say she named Kiki, but the A, they might, So Houston, are your NWSL side? Mad. Yep, that would be Ravel. Don't butt up, Allison. So, hey, I'm just saying, man, leave the through passes to the through pass people, especially against this team where you don't have to force anything. You know what I mean? So it's 3-0 to Jamaica. Bonishaw with all 3 so far. And this is taking forever. I don't know why number 4 wasn't subbed off just now. She been having issues. Like, just take her off the field. Mascot vex. Mascot say, why this not full up, man? Yo, my feet. Watch out. One umbrella sports. One umbrella give him the suit. All right, 17 off. So it looks like Paige Bailey Gale will come on for Allison. And Trudy Carter will come on for Kiki. Kiki get a water and a Powerade for her troubles. All right, so the first two subs are for Jamaica now. Well, sorry, first two subs of the second half proper. Did make two subs at halftime as well. And here comes Harris. Bunny lays it off to Trudy. You're offside, Shania. You're offside still. I know the ref look over there, but it wasn't called. Chantel over to Tiana. And it's more of a back four now that Allison is off the field. So a bit of a change in system. Coach, please take off Bunny. Like she's literally joking out the game at this point. Bunny, stop joke out the game, no man. Seriously. Okay, cool. Just cause she did it at your side. Makes sense. Ajana Martin comes on for Denovia Jarvis. That she would have came on a little bit earlier. She looked, somewhat decent in the Guyana game when she came on. That's why I put her in the starting lineup. And they finally took off Jarvis, who they drafted into the team today. Definitely left it all out there. And yeah, Bunny might as well come off. She been kind of basically joking out the game for the last 5 minutes. And Bunny will be off for Kayla. Kayla was warming up vigorously about 10 minutes ago. And now the sub will be made. I think she just decided to just go down and go ahead and come off the field. Walking off fine. I think she'll be fine. You have to take off the armband and give to someone. I think it'd be a good touch to give it to Chantel on her 50th appearance. So the first was from the spot. They say it was a bad penalty, but nothing wrong with that. Hit the back frame of the goal. And then this ball inside, nice turn, spinning on her left foot, and then putting it away. And then the last one was a brilliant cross. So you got to see the right foot, the left foot, and a header. So you call that a perfect hat trick from Bunny Shaw. Still upset with the body language first half. So fix that. Jersey says McKenna. Concacaf says McCoy. Don't know if they have noticed, but she has tied knot. Unlucky. So Paige Bailey Gale now down this right hand side. And the way how Orion feel about Sade never having a good game for Jamaica, that's how I feel about Paige Bailey Gale. Yeah. I've never seen her play well for Jamaica. Never. Did she give it to anyone? I don't think she did, I think she gone on the sideline with it. Oh, Drew Avitan now. So it looks like Busby now pre leadership quality. I think Busby are pre levels that them reaching at them career. What a beating. Oh, Good tracking back there to stop Drew. Don't let them in with no foolishness, you know, man. Well done, Tiana. Well done, Tiana. Give it to Trudy. There you go. Don't go offside. Jesus. Shania, have a little more energy, no man. Strength, something. But Allison came off though. So she wasn't there either. Captain Drew, good choice. Yeah, but the only reason why I made that say Chantel because she get the 50 cap, you know? Would that be a nice little touch, I think. But don't have to. Get there. Good. Go on, Paige. Keep it in now. All right, well done. Lord have mercy. Look where she crossed the ball. Well, them get all of them goals over Dominica. Can't get no more yes. Oh, good ball, Trudy. Jeez, what a save. Pretty much should have scored that, but that was a good kick save that time. Here's a substitute Martin, trying to find something. Can't. Mimi lays it back to Tiana. Tiana, good ball. She's on Page, put it behind Mimi, but she keeps it in. Tiana, good ball into Drew, lets it run for Primus, back to Primus again from Drew. Over the top, that's too straight though. He's a little more loft or backspin, but good idea. Paige Bailey Gale couldn't quite get to it. Just needed to lift that just over the foot. But good reaction there from the keeper. I have to give her some credit too. Bonnie, Allison, Drew, Chantel, and Becky. Oh, that's the leadership group. All right. Paige was trash. No, she won't be coming out as 5 subs. It's everybody. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she always makes the teams, but whenever she comes, I'm never impressed. Good ball, Drew. Sorry. I think Kayla offside, but let's see. She gonna score, you know. Oh, why you pass it so hard? Come on, Kayla, put that on a plate for her, no, man. But he'll still a run, but she not run fast. But she's running though. McKenna is a unit, you know, man. One little bump. Just get to it. Boy, just pass it too hard though. Well done. Boy, look at the difference when this girl ball. Finish, Judy. Jeez. This keeper off our line doing well, boy. Gosh. But today, Friday night, you know the girl them are gonna go out tonight, you know. The problem with Jamaica, you know, man. Too much going out. You see how Drew no fourth for full ball? No, Mimi. Actually, it wasn't terrible, you know. Just it looked too flighty at first. I like to see her drive that a little more flat though. You know, on the replay though, it looked like Hales could have reached it still at the back, by the back post, and maybe play the cut back into the middle. Poor pass. It's Trudy. Have a go. Have a go, Mimi. Oh, it's the best thing I've seen you do. Good cross. Carter off the crossbar. Unlucky. Unlucky. You know, Trudy will score from outside the box still. Oh, good ball over the top. Trudy. Oh, over the top again. Finally, the keeper starting to cramp. Boy, I should do a whole heap of work this half. But I think the Jamaican fans like the last few minutes a little more impetus. Trudy off the crossbar. Shania miskicked, dropped it back to Trudy. And the keeper was beaten, but not the crossbar. Second time tonight for Jamaica. And now the goalkeeper in need of some treatment. I think this is just down to them putting everything into this game. There's not many players on Antigua side that haven't been down for treatment at some point. Yo, brother, you can mash up the girl. Yo, the man just starts stretch. No, for real. What hotel player everyone was calling Jamaican Missy? I forgot her name. What about the player? What's the player name everyone was calling Jamaican Messi? Jamaican Messi? Who you talk about? Jody Brown? That's who they was calling Jamaican Messi? Or Chanel Buckley? Which one of them? Jamaican Messi. Yeah, man. I don't know who I talk. It's just, I mean, that's a weird comparison though. Messi with Jody Brown? That yeah, one umbrella featuring prominent. One umbrella said they must show this a man. And I want this a suit and him so colorful with him something there. So wear this. One umbrella must be seen around the world. Him say not brown. Oh, but Anna Joseph said that. Yeah, I mean, the Antigua can't do nothing else, brother. Them can't even make 5 passes in a row. Oh, you're talking about Asha? Well, let me see what Joseph said. The brown in that captain side when the okay. Yeah, talk about was it Asha was captain in the side? Yeah, I think it was Asha captain in the side. Give her no? All right, come on, Shania, score. Cheese and peas, you weak. You want some porridge and some yam. Jaja, use your instep, man. I try place the ball there. Instep drive. Yeah, Asha. Chinelu Asha. I think she gone back America now. She there in Mexico one night time them. True, they are worried about offside. Play no man. The ref will call the foul. Whoa, what a beating. Good ball. Watch her. Little more upon that, and then another player goes down again. I don't know if Demon never see this one, but if he was looking at number 8, You know, I'm not look on the 13 as well. Miss Benjamin. Okay, okay. So them call her. Boy, I miss that one there. Taken short by Blackwood. Paige Bailey Gale back to Denisha. Now back to Paige. Poor delivery. Cleared out. Bailey Gale retreats and knocks it back to Mimi. Did well to control. And that's a poor pass from Mimi there. Primus didn't expect the pass at the time. And it goes out for a throw to Antigua. Here's the throw. And it's going to be a throw to Jamaica now. Mimi takes it quickly. She's over at left back now. Wait, what is happening? Tiana Harris going to go play forward? Jeez, Den. I would tell them to put Den back this one. Oh, where is Tiana Harris? Is she off the field? So Den is playing left center back at the moment. I don't know why this is happening. I must have missed something with Tiana Harris. So she must have an injury or something. Good ball into Kayla. That wasn't the worst strike in the world with the left, but it goes wide. What did I miss? Did Tiana Harris get injured? I know we don't have any subs left, so if she did get injured, that explains why. Did I miss that happen though? When did this happen? Zaya Simon comes on for Kwashi. Five, six, seven. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so they're down a person. So it must be a bad injury to Harris. I mean, what did I miss, people? Let me know. Costa Rica 19-0. Damn. Cornmeal. Well, damn. She could have do with either one still. But cornmeal with me says still. But ton cornmeal dumpling would have work as well. Yeah, man, he's there, man. Yeah, cornmeal for sure. Yeah, man, super young. This Simon girl look like a next 15-year-old. Foolishness. Foolishness, Shania. But on a serious note, people, what happened to Tiana Harris? And Paige Bailey a run with the ball, we're down to 10. Don't call a foul, listen. Jesus. If you're name Drew Spence, you can't play a true pass. Even though I lie. Truly did play one wicked one before. Yo, Benjamin cannot last the rest of the game, ref. Just blow it off, man. But the ref can't manage here. But the number 10, yeah. I left for the number 10, though. Adjust them. Trust me. I agree, Joseph. It hasn't done enough. I forgot this lady run. So what's the deal with Tiana, bro? Like, what happened to her? wonder if he'll play a back four in the next game. Why did you play that pass, Trudy? She wasn't even there for the pass. All right, hold on. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I know them have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have their 10. Trudy beats one, going on the right hand side. Good ball into the box. Oh, Kayla. Seriously? Finish. Good cross, Trudy. Well, more of a pass into the box. 19. My gosh. Bless up. Soccer Pops there. Heels on the field. Or heels on the field. What? I don't think Jarvis have any more come out and dive on the ball left in her. Yeah, man. See her body a break down there. Can barely kick out the ball. Let's shoot on the goal. Shoot! Come on, Drew, man. That's when you get hurt, when you do foolishness, man. The youngster. Can't believe she get a card for that. Well, maybe she not so young, you know. Now that me see her face. Yo, how can she be upset with that call? She not get nowhere near the ball. Yo, look how the keeper breathe heavy, man. Oh, good ball. Come on. Jeez. Oh, my word. First touch was poor from Kayla. Then the ball roll out to Bailey Gale and she just put it over from the penalty spot about on her weaker left, but still should have put that on frame. But we said that a lot today. Well done, Trudy. Well done. Drew went for a shot, but never. Yeah, I don't know how she never come off. I guess he's seen enough from Kiki today to know like you're gonna start the next game again, maybe. So I'm just give her the run out knowing that she not play next game, could spin. All right, you not score yet. Jeez, peas, she go for a toe poke. The 17-year-old sub replaced that. Okay, so that girl is 17. All right, she kind of look a little older still. But yeah, so that girl that came off for her was 14. But I wish they would put the ages on the Concacaf page. That's a handball ref. Yep. I think Drew will take this penalty this time. I will get to the penalty. Come it don't look like Drew will take it. Drew says somebody else can't have it, man. So we'll take it now. $50 cap, boss. Jeez, I'm then. Gone feet. Lord, fire then. Score, you know. But I'm not fooling, you know. Show the man that you're not technically awful. All right, good penalty, my girl. 4-0. Well placed by Den Blackwood. One thing with she, not for winner like her, but she's a team favorite. She always get a lot of love from the players them on the team. Well taken penalty to side netting. It's a technique there, Basho. Pretty much run go hug her up. Jeez, I'm Shania, man. Do something good before the game done, man. Me will reset. Showing a versatility going to left back now. And all of this with Jamaica down to 10. I haven't seen anybody in the comment section. Let me know what happened to Tiana Harris. I haven't seen her on the field. And she wasn't subbed off. Yeah, man. Jarvis deserves something. Because she played wicked in that game. How much save she got? About 10? 12? Jeez, I'm a what Kayla just tried to score with a while ago. It's a DR Congo. One who gave up the penny 16. Jeez. Yo, they did good. They did well, man. 4-0. Same thing Guyana give them. Yeah, man. Maybe wouldn't give Chantel a penalty because she wouldn't normally take penalty, but Muda definitely make her get the armband, even from the start of the game. Just as I. But I guess she ain't in the leadership group, so they never want to overdo it. Moreover's not giving her the penalty because she wouldn't be taking penalties. Yeah. Well, no, that's why I did start count the Antigua girls, because I figure maybe as a fair play thing, them say, yo, I'm serious, this skipper girl come off a long time. That's true, Miss Dre. Can't just give everybody. But why Chantel can't be a captain? She play the most game. She start every Ross game. She start even more than her sister start. So why she can't be a captain? Well, me not see nothing in her game to say she can't lead. But she kind of quiet still. There's that. Maybe she not talk enough. But she's a quiet leader, lead by example. So it look like the instruction is to just make a triangle with Becky, Chantel, and Den right now. Now Chantel looks forward. Good ball into the space. Here's Trudy. Can McKenna get on the end of this one? Oh, that's going to beat everyone and go out of play. That should do it. And there is Miss Gonzalez Martinez blowing her whistle. Drew said that's been 4 minutes. Really? It's like them just want to start play. 4-0 to Jamaica. So half of what I thought it would be. But yeah, the Antigua girls want a jersey. So number 7 say, yo, Drew, I want your jersey. So why them up? Why Bunny are going so? What the girl just do a while ago? Look like Bunny just want to fight people today, man. Oh, Chantel is the 4th captain. Okay. So it's Bunny, Allison, Drew, then Chantel. All right, makes sense. She's shy, says Ray. Yeah, UGLY. All right, quick takeaways because I'm not tarry too long. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow, so we need to get some rest tonight at some point. But quick takeaways. Look, I know there's times when you might play down to your opponent and stuff, and I saw evidence of that today. Um, Second half was a little bit better. You could see the difference once Drew came in. This is not a good look for Sade. You know, as much as I was defending her, people saying she never have a good game, which I don't agree with. But you know, it's not a good look for her. Just the fact that how much more comfortable we looked in certain areas just because Drew was on the field. And obviously, Sade is no Drew, but against this opposition, you'd like to see her be more comfortable at least. Um, just the calmness that she brought to that second half made a lot of difference. They're showing the highlights of the game again. So many near misses in the first half. You know, could have made this game much different scoreline wise, but for whatever reason, whether it was Jarvis, whether it was the post, the goal frame, we just weren't supposed to score more than 4 goals today. Here's a 2 pass from Harris, shot by Bunny, saved somehow. I don't think Jarvis even see this yet, but it somehow stayed out. And then this one again, Primos into the box, Bunny right to Jarvis that time, not good enough. And this is all from the first half. Then we have the header from Harris from a corner in the first half off the post. Then we have Primos getting fouled from behind by the youngster. And Bunny putting it away. That was all the first half highlights there. But it was poor, man. It wasn't good enough. I think, you know, the subs kind of made it look a bit better once they came on. I thought the halftime subs as well, you know, made the team start a little stronger to start the second half. Good interplay between the Van Zantens and then across to Bunny. Good stop and turn, and then the pivot, swivel, and bang with the left foot into the near post. And then the third goal is just brilliant. Just perfect flight on that ball, perfect accuracy. And Bunny doesn't have to move, which is how she was the whole half or whole game in the box. Didn't really move. And she didn't need to that time. It was just perfectly laid on a platter for her and a good diving header into the corner. And that completed the perfect hat trick. Right foot, left foot header. And then through the Carter off the bench, hit the crossbar. Shania Hale should have got on the score sheet today, I thought. She didn't stamp her authority. Trudy was a threat ever since she came on, and Kayla McKenna could have had maybe at least one. Then here's the handball. The 16-year-old in the box, and that's a good finish from then. Beating the Super Jarvis in goal. Orion said the entire Reggae Girlz trash. We got to be more clinical and technical. We're playing against children, literally, yeah. Starting 11 was not the right 11. Against this team, though, I mean, did we need to play every single best player? I mean, we shouldn't have to. But I guess we do have to. But that will do it, people. Final stats of the game, 36 shots to 0. 14 shots on target to 0. 8 corners to none, and 79% to 21% ball possession. So Jamaica should have definitely had much higher numbers in the scoreline category based on those statistical numbers. But there it is. Jamaica pretty much through. They would need to lose the game 19-0 versus Guyana on Saturday. So hopefully the girls can just come out, express themselves, put on a show for the fans. Guyana will be a better threat in terms of, you know, their ability. So the hope is, you know, some of the bad habits that started to creep in against Antigua today just won't show up on next Saturday. That's my hope, at least. Jamaica still will be the favorite, but I do think that Guyana do possess some different levels of players. They will not have 11, 16-year-olds on the pitch for one. So that will definitely help for it to be a much better game in terms of just the spectacle itself. So yeah, looking forward to that game next Saturday. But we'll have the recap in full as we go out through the week. And of course, you know, here you'll get all the content as far as previews for the game next Saturday. We're going to do some digging, do some research, let's just take a look before we head out at the other fixtures that would be taking place right now in Concacaf. Let's see, matches. So I know Mexico should have gotten started about an hour ago, so it's probably 17 love by now. All right, but let's just recap the fixtures that would have happened from yesterday and then today as well. So let's go to Concacaf here. All right, so yesterday Haiti got the better of Angola 5-0. Panama over Aruba 3-1. That was a big result for Panama there. Aruba was in second place in that group. Then we have Costa Rica 21-0. So the better in the 18-0 by Jamaica the other day, 21-0 over Cayman. Jamaica just 4-0 today. Mexico 8-0. So they got the 5 goals plus they needed to surpass Puerto Rico in that zone. So a draw would be good enough for Mexico next Saturday when they play. And then those were the other 2 games today, Costa Rica and Mexico getting the job done, as well as Jamaica. So no games in the qualifiers until the 13th of April, where they have 2 fixtures. Then we get into some more games on the 14th. Dominica and Antigua will close their campaign out, playing against each other. St. Vincent, Virgin Islands, and then you have Grenada, Cayman. And then we get into the final fixture. So this is that group right there: Suriname, Belize, Trinidad, El Salvador, St. Kitts, and Curacao. So they're not doing the games at the same time, which is what they should do. They're staggering them by an hour. Then on Saturday, you have the 3 o'clock, the 6 o'clock, the 8 o'clock, and then Jamaica does kick off at 8, which is great for me because I'll be doing a lot of running around that day. Hopefully I can get back in time for a 7 o'clock start so we can lead in just like we did today with the information, predicted 11s and all that good stuff. All right, people. But as a reminder, please do smash the like button on your way out. Not the result that I expected in terms of the scoreline. A lot to work on the drawing board. And Demo, I will leave. If you're still here, Demo, I will leave with this right here. This was the thumbnail for tonight. And there goes your baller. There goes your baller, Demo. Since she was upset she came off, there you can look at her one last time before we end the stream. But from the National Stadium, an empty National Stadium, I might add, Jamaica 4, Antigua and Barbuda 0. And big up to Miss Simon, number 8. Demo is your biggest fan. He'll be reaching out to you. I'm sure he's probably found you on social media already. All right. But big up, people. Thanks again for tuning in. I had one. Respect for being here as usual. The girl that I would go to anytime for the information if I don't have it. Right. So give her respect, people. Cosmic Reach said, monotone coach better start Trudy along with Spence in the Guyana game. All right. You're a ball of that. All right, cool. Yeah, man, people, but that is it, We're out of here, people. Big up on yourselves. Jamaica 4, Antigua and Barbuda 0. A win is a win is a win. But I'm sure the girls themselves will tell you they need to do better. All right, so much more to come this week on the Reggae Girlz. Of course, we have Premier League back in action tomorrow as well. West Ham with a drubbing today over relegation Wolves. Sorry, Africans. But after the morning, I'm gonna try to get up quick, early, and try to see some of that before I have to run out. But I probably have to go watch that one up on the replay because there's too much things are going on tomorrow. Don't know soccer that have things for do. All right, people. So big up on yourselves. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Jason Gooner. This is Jason Gooner TV. And at the end of the game at the National Stadium, Jamaica 4, Reggae Girlz 4, Bena Girls from Antigua and Barbuda 0. Till next time, people. We're gone. Big up on yourself.